Where's it gone? Oh, shit. Ah, there it is. Okay. Hello, everyone. It's showtime. We're back. Back to reading. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since we did any reading. But before we do that, a joke was made about the Super Cub face in chat. I have that as a button now. I can summon the existential dread of the Super Cub face. And I'll do this if any of you people to whinge specifically to me about the Gambare Gomon collection. I know it's not coming out in English. Don't tell me. I know. Anyway, yes, the awful 3D Sonic head just took that much out of us. Well, things are gonna get... I don't know whether they're gonna get better or worse. Why are you asking me only about GameSoft? I only know about Hondas. Hi, Deacon Theed. I did hear about video game. You have a "did you hear" command in your own chat. It just replies, yes, I've heard of it. No, I have nothing to add. Good. That's useful. That's good. Okay, so what is this? First off, I need to make some changes here. Hang on. Okay, so first off, let's zoom out. What the hell is this? You might be wondering. Did you hear? I'm glad that Marvel Madness 2 is the joke that keeps on giving. Good, I'm glad. So, what this is the Nintendo Power exclusive edition of Killer Instinct, essentially issue 0. So, I found this existed when I was looking up the Valiant Comics stuff, right? Because I was like, okay, I need to sort of look into this Valiant Comics thing for the Nintendo Valiant Comics. And at the same time, I was like, okay, I'd better look up Nintendo Power Comics, because there's quite a few of those. And, you know, much like how they had took inspiration from Japanese magazines for their layout, they actually got Japanese artists to do most of those comics, which is probably why they're so good. And while I was looking into that, I found a single issue of a Killer Instinct comic that supposedly came with an issue of Nintendo Power, and I was very confused. All questions are answered by my leotard. Good. And I was like, well, wait, what the hell is this? So I thought it was just like a one-off, but no. What this is well, if we go to the corner, we can see a few logos that sort of elucidate the situation. Armada Comics. And is that Acclaim Comics, Inc.? Interesting. So, what's the deal there? Well, I had to get out of my comfort zone and do a little comics research, which is always death. Yeah, Benimaru Ito. Did he do... I think he did the Zelda one as well, right? Anyway, so I had to do some comic book research, and here's what I found. I found this Valiant fan site. Well, it was like... It's more about, like, independent comic publishers, you know, not Marvel, not DC. So I'm just going to quickly read the blurb that they've got here. In the early 1990s, Valiant Comics was launched under former Marvel editor-in-chief Jim Shooter. They started by using revived and modified versions of the Gold Key's 3 biggest heroes, whose rights they had procured. One of those is Turok. Turok first appeared in American comic books in 1954. Turok is way, way older than you think he is. Oh, we did the Earthbound Mother. Yeah, Jim Shooter. That's a great name. That guy would either be a wrestler or a protagonist in a first-person shooter. Anyway, so yeah, they had these old Gold Key licenses. Gold Key also published a bunch of Disney comics, including one starring the Phantom Blot. Mickey's true arch nemesis. Anyway, so blah, 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 blah. They established them in the same universe and expanded it with new characters. In 1994, Valiant was bought by Acclaim Entertainment shortly before the comic speculator bubble burst. Acclaim responded by taking a more direct editorial involvement than they had originally. In 1995, 2 imprints were launched. Armada produced licensed titles, which is what we're looking at right now, while Windjammer was creator-owned and sat outside the shared Valiant universe. A year later, in 1996, Valiant was relaunched as Acclaim Comics. Old characters were reimagined, and in effect a new universe, dubbed VH2 by Acclaim, replaced the old universe, VH1, which is a much funnier name in retrospect. Yeah, 50s adventure comics is what the Turok stuff is. That's right. Oh, there's a comic in the manual of the first Turok game? Wow. I knew Turok as solely as a video game character. I had no idea. I found out about the comics fairly early on, but I didn't know that they went all the way back to the 50s. So, where are we? Yeah. For old-time comics fans, think DC switching from stories set on Earth 2 to Earth 1. It was eventually revealed that VH1's Solar had caused a paradox, which had sent history down a different path. In 2000, after much of the Acclaim line had cancelled due to poor sales, Jim Shooter was asked to merge the two realities via the story Unity 2000. However, financial and other issues at Acclaim prevented the complete series being released. Oh, the comic in the manual stars Joshua Fireseed as the newest up-and-coming Turok, mentored by Talset. Interesting. High volume of Turok facts this stream, yep. Also, I didn't know that Valiant Comics were still around. They produced... There was like a Bloodshot movie starring Vin Diesel a few years ago. Like, they're still a going concern, which is surprising to me. You didn't find out there were comics until well after Turok 3. So I wanted to give that context for what we are seeing here. So, you know, we have an old relatively established comic book company using licenses that they had that would come back from the 50s, and this Armada imprint was specifically for licensed stuff. And so in approximately January 1996, we get this. Now the problem I've got is I can't find... I've tried my best. Gaming Hell to rebrand as Did You Know Turok henceforth. No, don't make me do that. The thing I couldn't find what issue this came with. I tried. I don't know whether it was like a subscriber benefit or what. The date that I found on the internet was January 1996. And there's like, I had a look at some Nintendo Power issues from that time, and there was just nothing. Just no information at all. You know, whether it came with it or not. So, if anyone knows, do sound off in the chat, please. By the way, is the music loud enough? Let me know if I need to crank it. Turok has never been more relevant. It's true. Did you see they were in a Nintendo Direct? Your Turok. Oh, there should be. Let's just crank it up maybe a bit. Is this better? I had to turn it down a bit. Oh yeah, when we were doing the arcade stuff. Stocks in Turok just keep going up, it's true. You heard about this hot new property? Turok. So, okay, next page. Oh, as for where I got these from, unfortunately, these are not on the Internet Archive. I had to go to the extremely legitimate and definitely not virus-riddled getcomics.org and zipcomic.com. And also, as we will see through these scans, the completely legitimate Read Comic Online. Invest in Turok stocks. Become Turokillionaire. Turok grunting sound. Perfectly normal website names. Yep. Get the game. Get the guide. Get the glory. This is direct and to the point. Surely it was on the Shadow Library somewhere. Probably. Now, the thing is, these came out in 96. Like, early 96. Early to mid-1996. I think they run until, like, November. We'll see if we get through all of them. They only focus on the first game. So, Tusk, Maya, and Kim Woo fans, I'm sorry, you will be disappointed. Riptor fans also, because he only appears for, like... How many? Like, I think Riptor only makes like a small cameo, like as a jobber, I believe the term is. Oh, hi, Bobinator, welcome. We're about to start reading. Only the first game, fucking unfollowed. Good day. But like 1996, the arcade game came out in 94. Homeport came out in 95. Killer Instinct 2 was already out. You would have thought that they'd put time into promoting that, but apparently not. Yeah, there was enough lore in Eternal Champions to make a comic. Yeah, there's this does go in pretty interesting directions from what I've seen. It's mostly based on the games. The familiar characters are there. But let's just begin. Despite a journey halfway across the world, this is the strangest land I have ever seen. May this abomination called civilization never reach my home. It is fitting that this monument to man's materialistic desires is the backdrop for my mission here. Supreme Victory, written by Mark Moretti, and I did look up some of the names. I decided to highlight some of the more interesting ones. So, Paul Gulasi only did the pencils for this one. They've been working in the comic book industry since the 70s, including Master of Kung Fu. And let me just pop that here. The letters were done by Will Quintana throughout, and Omar Banmali and Linnea Thompson are the assistant editor and editor throughout. Bob Layton is only editor-in-chief for 2 issues. We'll be seeing his replacement soon. Also, does this have the... I think at some point they show the Nintendo seal of quality. But yeah, it's got the 1996 Nintendo of America. You know, it's all over the board. Busy in the 90s. Did a bunch of licensed stuff for Dark Horse. I assume every Western 90s fighting game had 2 binders full of backstory for the comics that would absolutely get made. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, back when they were Nintendo characters, yeah. Incidentally, like, my comics knowledge is pretty surface level, so anyone who has anything to contribute, please feel free. Alternate reality where Fulgore was part of the Smash Brothers cast. Orchid, height 5'6", weight 125 pounds, age 23. That's rude. You shouldn't ask a lady her age. I have precious little time to deal with you, Orchid. Prepare to die. Bold talk for a monk, Jago. What kind of holy man kills for sport? We're immediately on a double page spread. Good sign. Yes, I mean, yeah, the modern Killer Instinct I like a lot, and it definitely would not have been made under Nintendo's tenure. My reasons are not open to question. Ha! So this is a pretty nice recreation of Jago's background in the game. Then you've chosen your last mission, missionary. Whap! Swok! Oh, good sound effects. Swok! Crack! Ah! The wind... Yeah, that's the wind kick. The hot on a leotard is fucking killing me. Yes, Deacon Theed, that was in the game. It's actually... You can see it when you get an awesome victory. Like, you can just see it on her side. It just says hot. Presumably chosen because if you flip it, it looks the same. Yeah, there's a Rise of the Robots novelization. There's like a multi-disc opening on the Amiga version. Ah, whack! Ooh, we got a bit of blood as well. Oh, it's vague, but it's there. There is more to this warrior than she appears. I can sense it. But my own agenda leaves little choice in the matter. Oh, by the way, read more free comics on Read Comic Online. Just like Maximum. Yeah, they went to town on those upper back muscles. This particular style of comic art with like the heavy colors and gradients. This is late 90s comics to me. This is what I see in my head. Yeah, there are some pages that just have this at the bottom. Which is pretty funny. I could have edited them out, but I chose not to. Ultratech Corporation International Headquarters. But every Intel Division agent is working on it. You're overly concerned, Mr. Sykes. Our main problem is internal. Red is 24% behind schedule. Questions will be raised if the sponsor of the tournament is forced to scratch its first combatant from the lineup. Bip. I needn't remind you what that could do to our stock value. No one from the outside must ever know the true nature of the corporation's development program. Good old R&D, yep. Oh, is it red? Yeah, no, R&D. Yeah, I can't read. That's fine. Unregistered Hypercam 2, Liefeld adjacent. Won't someone think of the stocks? Find out what the delay is. Chalk. Ack. Wow, full page. This match is all but over. Jago is like my mirror image. I must find a way to stop him before Ultratech discovers who I am. They need those profits. And what my true objective is. Whip. What? look at him go. Fuck. Enough. You've already placed my mission here in jeopardy. Should they really be talking about this out loud? It's fine. Yeah, remember, this is a televised tournament, by the way. We can afford anything but losing our shareholders. It did. It came with Nintendo Power. But I don't know what issue. I tried to find out which, but I was flummoxed at every turn. No one seems to know what issue it came with. The only thing I got was like a vague January 1996. So it is possible some of you may have read this, but there's 6 more issues after this. Did Acclaim Comics make anything? Yes, they made a lot. Hold on. I'll post this again. Hang on. So, they, yeah, they did Turok, they did Exo Manor War. They did, what was it called? Quantum and Woody, which is like kind of a cult hit kind of thing. They did a lot. Most, but like, you know, I imagine a lot of it was because they bought out Valiant and, you know, took all their stuff and then started doing their own. Okay, flip to objective. Fuck, enough. Yep, blah, blah, blah. Fine, I'll make sure your body is returned to the monastery in Tibet. That way you won't be the next combatant to disappear. Zap. Oh, it's a Shizap. It looks like it's been done over with marker pen. Shizok. What? What do you know about the missing? Gah, whoomp. On April Fool's, you should replace Klonoa with Wild Woody. Oh my god. Oh, that would be horrible. I would hate that. Good idea. I'm gonna write that down. Gah, whoomp. Oof. Shizok. It's you who must die, Jago, so I can uncover the crimes of Ultratech. Ah, they're baying for blood. April 1st is a Wednesday this year. Uh-oh. Well, stay tuned. And the crowd goes, what, whoomp. Oh, it's rude to kick her there, Jago. You are an incredible fighter, Orchid, but I must end this now. Tell me while you still can, little flower. What do you know of Ultratech? What? What did you call me? Rude. Consider hiring temp mods that day. Grah! By the gods! Ah, she's a cat. She's a cat lady. I cannot defeat such a demon. See, they incorporated the fire cat into the comic. Jago, I give you my strength. Kill her now. Yes, great tiger spirit. I am your instrument. Yours to command. She's doing the old flick flack there. She can get a hyper combo off that if she's lucky. Hiya! Fip! Now I have you. No, Orchid. I have you, Chock. Ah, the good old wake-up uppercut. Never fails. Whomp. Jago. Wait, hold on. Wait, is this Mortal Kombat? Jago, finish her. I hear, Tiger Spirit. And I obey. I obey. Oh. No. Oh. Why did you spare me? Do not ask, little flower, for I cannot say. At Ultratech, he spared her. Unprecedented, to be sure. But nothing to worry about now. Oh, who's that? Who's that mysterious shadow? He will not obey. A humiliation will do. Great Tiger Spirit told me to do it. I don't think that'll hold up in court. Anyway. Okay, read Comic Online. Why is Orchid over here kind of giving me Maho Shoujo vibes? Also, Sabrewulf, he's back there. I don't quite know what happened to Riptor, and I'm not sure why everyone has 10,000 muscles. Even Glacius has a six-pack. Come on. Excellent background image for my Angel Fire page. Thank you, streamer. This is extremely faithful to Kevin Bayliss' sketchbook scribbles. I don't doubt that. That would make a lot of sense. TJ Combo, angriest man in the world. I'm not so keen on Riptor, but I won't lie, I'm kind of charmed by B Orchid here, having the Maho Shoujo look to her. Anyway, there's Gargos. We'll see him later, probably. Join the Nintendo Power That's too many powers. Superpower Club and get a free Killer Instinct Player's Guide. It's an ultra combo with no mercy. Pick up a free Killer Instinct Player's Guide when you subscribe to Nintendo Power. You'll get more than all the combo breakers, humiliations and danger moves for every KI character. Every month you'll also receive accurate inside information on upcoming game titles for all Nintendo systems, the hottest tips and codes from classified information, all the breaking news in Pack Watch, and full colour maps of secret areas in your favourite games. The Super Power Club gives you money-saving power certificates on top-selling games. Did they do that? Really? You get discounts? And top-selling games, and a superpower supplies catalogue full of cool stuff that you can't buy in stores. Scam your Killer Instinct Player's Guide, 12 issues of Nintendo Power magazine, and all the benefits of a Super Power Club membership for a measly $18. Residents of Canada pay $25 Canadian dollars funds. If you haven't caught a clue that this is the best move since the Ultra Combo, you're gonna know it when a Power Club member delivers the ultimate humiliation to you, as they are known to do. Join today and claim supreme victory. Join the Nintendo Fun Club today, streamer. Card Captor Orchid. Oh yeah, the skeleton is called Steinel. Because, you know. As opposed to inaccurate insider information, such as Ed Boon is my uncle and he told me he struck a deal with Capcom to put Scorpion in Third Strike. Join the Nintendo Superpower Club today! And Canada loses yet again. Push Killer Instinct. I mean, be Shoujo Orchid. That's good. Like, I would say Killer Instinct is probably worth pushing more than Eternal Champions. Killer Instinct. Now that you've read this special collector's preview of the Killer Instinct comic series from Acclaim Comics, be sure to follow the further adventures of Jago, Orchid, and all your favourite Killer Instinct fighters in the all-new, never-before-seen first issue of Killer Instinct #1, available in comic shops everywhere in February 1996. Acclaim Comics in your face. It did not, in fact, come out in February 96. To find the comic store nearest you, look in the yellow pages of your phone book under Comics or Bookstores. Yeah, this... I don't think I've seen this one before either. The covers for the other two I've definitely seen. This one, I'm pretty sure it was by Rare, but like they didn't use it for any promo stuff. But yeah, here's... So immediately we go into the first issue. Steindl, not the hero of Steindl Breakers. No, of course, that's our good friend Captain Waffle. If Eternal Champions was pushed, they could have made more and maybe made a good game to go along with the surprisingly engaging lore and insanely good OST of the Sega CD sequel. Why is he making the sexy squid with the face? So yeah, this is the cover of issue #1. You saw it in some game magazine cover. That wouldn't make sense. That would make sense. The one I remember seeing on a cover was the one with Riptor and Glacius, which we'll be seeing shortly. And there's one of Fulgor and Glacius, which is used in the manual. But yeah, notice it says June, not February. They kind of missed the boat on that one. But again, it's printed by Armada. Acclaim Comics Inc. presents Killer Instinct. There it is. There's the official Nintendo licensed product. So, that first one was written by Mark Moretti, sorry. This next one, and all of the subsequent ones, are written by Art Holcomb, who has a Wikipedia page. Weren't a lot of comic publishers missing deadlines all the time in the 90s? That tracks. That makes sense. So he did work on things like X-Men and Star Trek, and he writes books about writing nowadays. Let's see. Randy Elliott is also someone who frequently comes up in the credits for these. He's in... Hold on, let me count. He's in this one, two... He's in like 4 of them, 5 of them maybe. And that's probably why the colouring looks pretty consistent. Like it's... or the shading, perhaps. He did a lot of work on Bionicle Comics, surprisingly. There is one credit that we're going to get to later. We might get to it this stream. We'll see. We'll see. $2.50 for a single issue of a comic in the late 90s. Lads, what are we doing here? I'm sure it's fairly standard across the board. But in my head, all single issue comics would cost no more than $1. That's the hill I'll die on. That's fair. Oh, shit. Hold on, we have something from Kev Bayless. Thanks, GG. Oh, yeah! Oh, that's cool! You know what? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna save this. Bear with. This is from Kev Bayless himself. Oh, I've got to do some shit here. Hang on. So if I do this, press this button. There it is. For the sake of comparison, to bring it forward. There we go. So yeah, this is one of Kev Bayless's sketches of Jago. He does have the six-pack. It is there. Quite a nice dramatic pose, that. There's the Brummy ninja we know and love. Anyway, better get back to it. Okay, so hold on. Wait. As some would say, it shouldn't cost more than 95p, a princely sum. I eventually developed a slide projection system and projected an image onto a grid onto people's heads, then took a photograph of them, scanned them into the computer, and used them as a guide to build my models. Oh, that is cyber! Yeah, they made use of the silicon graphics. I think it was like a standard texture in the program they were using, so that would make it much easier to do fire and ice. So thanks to Jiggy for finding that for me. See, June 1996. See, I'm not mad. I'm not crazy. It was delayed. Also printed in Canada. Now, I've got good news. The scans of these first 3 issues come with adverts, I am pleased to report. So, poor Riptor, thwack, squish, like that, did ya? Rah, ugh. That's how a reptile laughs. Nah, didn't like that much myself, but it's over, right now. Oh, he's grody. There's a little bit of... Jesus, there's a lot of blood, actually. But most of it's purple junk. Wahoo! Yep, this is a 1996. Purple and reddish blood. That means it's okay in a Nintendo product. Remember, this does have the official seal. It's right there. This is an official Nintendo life. Mario against like a plain background. I heartily endorse this event or product. So we can zoom in a bit here. Another double-page thread already. And the TJ unleashes one of his famous combos. He pulls back to deliver a wicked uppercut, pulling the powerful DNA saw, that's what they're calling it, off his clawed feet. Killer Instinct Tournament, Main Arena, Ultratech City, 2 days ago. Ladies and gentlemen, TJ Combo has just won his 17th straight tournament bout. Thwam! Folks, the crowd here in Ultratech City is going wild. It's complete pandemonium here, as TJ Combo, who just 1 year ago lost his professional boxing crown due to illegal bionic enhancement, has completely captivated the crowd here today. I want that boxer banned from this arcade. Think about it. You're right. You're right. The past can't be worrying the former champ, who stands tall and powerful before this planet-wide home audience. The chairman of the Ultratech Corporation comes out to congratulate the winner, even as the body of the loser is unceremoniously dragged from the canvas. Jeez, I hate cleaning up after a Riptor match. Once more unto the breach, eh, Maddox? Who's Maddox? That's okay. Over this way, champ. Are you ready to take on Steinel, TJ? What about those reports about your continued use of bionic implants to stay on top? Enjoy the day, my boy. You deserve it. Well, Riptor is always a powerful opponent. You never know how they've changed his genetics each time. What about the bionics, champ? No comment. That's right. Now, if you'll excuse me. Tech, what's the status of Combo's implants? Working at 75% effectiveness, sir. Bring him to my office first thing tomorrow, before the next match, as you wish. So this is the CEO of Ultratech, who we never see in the games. We'll learn more about them as we go on. Oh wait, hold on. Sliders comic. Anyone? In your face, from Acclaim Comics, Sliders. Slider's Darkest Hour #1 by DJ Chichester, Dick Giordano and Mike DiCarlo. The seeds of betrayal have been planted. The shadows have grown all season. Now, with their home Earth only a single world away, one of Quinn Mallory's closest friends is about to make a fatal decision. The events of Slider's ultimatum have left the team even more determined to get home than before. Enough clues have been laid down for Quinn and Professor Arturo to rig one final slide. But what will become of the team once they return? Who will get the credit, or infamy, for discovering the multiverse? Acclaim Comics launches its third and most ambitious sliders yet, with Darkest Hour, a story that springs out of events from the hit Fox TV series on Friday nights at 8, just before the X-Files. Series creator Tracy Torm has a great love for the comics and contributes ideas and upcoming developments directly to the storyline. This miniseries also boasts improved colour processing, making it even more vivid and dynamic than before. I've never seen a comic brag about its printing process. That's new to me. I see that everyone is yeah, Riptor does bleed purple in the game. It is accurate. Even in another show's ad, they end up pushing the X-Files. Yeah, that's rough. The reboot, the CEO is a cool robot lady. They made the right choice there. I didn't know Sliders got a comic either, but apparently it did. Oh, okay, so Maddox is like this guy with the haircut. Make a note, Maddox. For the new Riptor clone, let's do it in another colour. The gore just doesn't televise well against that green skin. As you wish, Chairman. If I may, sir, shall we discuss today's agenda? I know what we have, Maddox. I have a report from research regarding the Fulgore project, and dinner with the whiny director of television standards. Your memory is flawless, sir. He is arguing for greater content of our broadcast, which means more advertising time and greater violence. What he wants is unimportant. Ultratech rules our society, and I rule Ultratech. It's all part of the dream I have every night. Do you know what that dream is, my young sycophant? He actually calls him his sycophant, that's good. You are actually joking. You won't believe just how many colours we can fit onto these pages. Think of the profits. Ethereal voices call to me every night, whispering exactly what I must do to fulfill my destiny. I listen to the dream, to the voices, and they've never steered me wrong. And, what do these voices tell you now? That Fulgore and my Limbo project will lead me to a new power such that mortal men have never seen before, or before seen. Yeah, some of this dialogue is good. I've gone in with no expectations. I have a vague idea of what goes on, and I think this goes places. We'll check it out. I'm not sure about this panel on the left though. It's just a bit of blank air for you. Well, thank you for sharing your vision with me. I must prepare for the board meeting tomorrow. I am not the madman you believe me to be, and soon the voices will have me deal with you. Rude. Incredible. Yeah, that is a good future comb over. Early yesterday in the chairman's private office. Good morning, sir. Oh. Hail the conquering hero. Let us toast yesterday's stunning victory. But your streak could end today. The quarter-final match against Spinal, another non-human. You need all your skill, all your power to defeat him. Yes, sir. We would want to break this streak, and so I'd like to be pumped up for this one too. Well, yes, I believe that would be appropriate, but just this last time. That's what you say every time, fool, and every time I talk you into it. Spinal is a special case. He doesn't feel pain. At least I don't think he does. What is that jacket TJ is wearing? Good question. It's a future jacket. Cyberpunk jacket. There we go. Is that bloody great tiger spirit talking to people again? You might be onto something there. Will you do the honours, my dear? Yes, sir. Remain still, TJ. Just let the machine do the work. Yes, Combo, it's fortunate that we are the only ones who have this technology. Otherwise, you'd be just a used-up, disgraced ex-boxer. Yes, thank you, sir. Just shut up, old man, and forget the guilt trip. I want to enjoy this. Are you feeling it yet, dear boy? The power surging through your veins? Yes! There's the electronic entry key I've needed. Oh? Oh god, I feel great! Thought you'd enjoy that. Cheerio. I'll just take this with me. What's this lady's deal, then? Interesting. Meanwhile, in Ultratech Security Headquarters, 3 more different people I've never seen, and yet see how cozy they all are. Each one working hard to deceive the others. Only I can see through it all. All except what that tech's up to with the chairman's passkey. Oh! So, blowing some smoke, I see. She and Combo must be part of the old fool's newest scheme, though I'm not sure right now what it could be. That's it. Just go along with your little plans. I'll just watch and sort out what your actions mean. To these oh-so-secret files, Fulgor and Limbogate. Cyber smoke, yep. Chuffing a fat dart. The cybernetics are also drugs, yes. Oh look, it looks just like the game. After Killer Instinct tournament, Moon Forest site. How's the champ faring? See for yourself. Clang! Ah! That's the same one as the Riptor had. Are the bionics functioning? Yes, they are. 81% of normal. Hi, Camping Luna. We're reading comics again. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Back up. Armed and Dangerous. What is this? All new Armed and Dangerous #1 by Bob Hall. The mob war between Arco and Lanyon rages on. Lanyon has decided it's time to take out Arco and the Donovans. One of his first targets is Eddie and his mom's apartment. A brand new arc starts this issue, but this is issue #1. I guess it's all new, that's fair. As Bob Hall continues his exciting saga of the back alleys of New York City, as told from the perspective of Eddie's uncle Charlie, long thought killed in the Brooklyn Bridge Massacre. Realistic storytelling featuring real-life New York places highlight this dark and compelling novel of the streets, not for the squeamish or the faint of heart. Featuring lady bending over panel, that's the important part. They were like, we can cover this bit up, whatever, no, that has to stay. But it's not for the squeamish or faint of heart. 81% normal, thank you. Yeah! Had enough, Skinny? That thing's indestructible. That'd be perfect, if it were true. It burst into flames. That means, whoosh, a teleport. Is this a double page? No. Okay. Slash. What do you say now, little one? It's not over yet, sir. Think you got me, don't you? Yeah! Flaming jump. Wait, I know this one. That's an air double combo. Oh! He's incorporating the game's mechanics into the story. That's an air double combo. I can break it with a... Oh, no time. Hold on, adverts. What is this? The Ultimate Killer Deck. Killer Instinct collectible card game. Create your own arsenal of raw destructive power. Choose from 363 fully computer-generated cards. Inspired by Nintendo's arcade and Super NES... What the fuck is this? Super NES Mega Hit. Limited edition starter decks and booster packs available in April. Reserve Killer Instinct CCG today. In gaming, comics and toy stores everywhere. What the fuck? What? Holy halitosis, fight fans! Did you see what Riptor just coughed up? KILR Sports Scan. Huh? I've never heard of this. It's real, okay. You'd love to play this thing through Tabletop Sim. I want to play that Vampire Savior card game. You know, I'm just going to quickly click this. Oh yeah, it looks like they did release it. Oh, the cards do not look good. Like, they've got, like, screenshots from the game, sort of, and renders of the characters, but then they've got these other ones that are just... Oh, they look 90s as fuck. Absolutely seamless and perfectly natural integration of gameplay mechanics. Normal people think and talk exactly like that. No! Knee KO combo breaker! Oh my god, poor Steinel. They can't do this to him. Yes, Tiger Spirit. I can see it. It was a formidable battle. The winner and still champion! But what has this to do with me? God, Steinel's fucking dead again. Does the suit make the man? Do you remember this? Is this doing it for you? A Test of Metal, A Clash of Wills. Both comics on sale this June. Based on the upcoming video game from Acclaim. Steinel losing, not canon. Yeah. Resurrected thousands of years into the future to be killed by some dude really pumped on steroids. Good. Which nice shot did we get? Couldn't turn a page in a magazine, it felt like, without running into an Iron Man Exo War Manowar ad. Oh, did it not fucking work? Hang on. Okay, I can... bollocks. Yeah. Sammy's fucked up. Okay, give us a second. Maybe I can fix this. Hold on. Aha, okay, sorry, Sammy was broken. Okay, I'm gonna press the button and I'm gonna make it happen. And I'll be able to see what it is this time. Hey, we got Laser Dejiko, good. But yeah, they advertised the shit out of this game. I can't believe they made a tie-in comic as well. Woof. Alright. Back in the 90s when nobody cared about Iron Man. I know, right? Isn't that weird? That, like, Iron Man was a relatively lower tier character back then? No, it wasn't the comic covering it up. It was, I just fucked up the... I forgot to renew the Sammy connection. You must give me guidance, Great Spirit. Destiny gave you to us when you were but a child, a special sign against a growing storm. Destiny now calls again as a weapon against the evil that seeks to poison the world. It grows in the cesspool I have just shown you. Can you not feel it pull you there? Like water to a blazing fire? Like the axe to a dying tree? Yes, Master, but I feared that I was drawn to it through some evil in my soul. Fear not, Jago. Do you recall the legends of old? I do, Master. Those epic struggles of old have returned. The prophecies have foretold it. You must travel to that place. For it is a place greatly in need of heroes. The next day in Combo's training room. What do you mean you won't pump me up again? You set up all that you need to defeat your next opponent now. Besides, I think you've been pumped up quite enough as it is. I'll say. But I heard that this new guy is different, incredibly powerful. That shouldn't make any difference, given the current strength from your implants. As for your opponent, the Killer Instinct tournament has always gone by luck of the draw. It always makes for such poignant human drama. We don't need him. You can get to the machine. We can do it ourselves. I can't do it. I don't want to just disappear like the others. I don't need your help anyway. Sorry, big guy, but I can't let anyone jeopardize my mission here. Oh, I think I know who it is. Yep. Marvel sure were in a kind of a weird spot back then. Capcom and Data East cared enough about Iron Man, that's true. Ultratech City. Hey brother, you want some pleasure chips? Hardly used, came from a dead guy. Get lost, scrape. Monley Electronics. You're late. You want this thing in such a hurry, maybe you ought to be on here on time. If you want this, the price you quoted and the life... Well, if you want this, the price you quoted and the life enough to enjoy it, you'll shut up and get started. No, TJ, drugs are bad. Oh, no exit wound, no bullet, no case. When unsolved crimes need solving, the NYPD calls the Grave Diggers. Black and white comics to splatter your grey matter. Yep. That's really good. A 4-issue limited series by Mark Moretti and Rodney Zamos, starting in July from Acclaim. The US comics industry as a whole was in a very weird place in the 90s. That is true. Silver Surfer got his own cartoon as well, I remember that. Meanwhile, in the Ultratech boardroom, this concludes our presentation of the Fulgore X150. Feel free to continue examining the holographic model at your leisure. This creation is truly inspired, Chairman. We'll make billions selling Fulgore to every nation as the first completely artificial soldier. It's a triumph. Yes, but is this the bit where they test it and they have to call for a goddamn paramedic? What about the rumours I've heard about the problems in the production of just this prototype? Even stories that the machine often refuses to take commands. The future of Ultratech may rest. Mr. Johnson, come here. You're new here, and I want to show you the only future that matters. Iron Man wasn't an A-list character, but the Avengers weren't in general. That makes a lot of sense. Comics that will personally murder you. That's right, Silver Surfer did talk to Hank Hill. But he's still very much one of the most iconic Avengers members, so it's not terribly surprising he'd feature in those games. Yeah, that makes sense. Not for power, not for evil, but for good. That's something I was gonna say. Jet-propelled laser beam robot man is pretty natural fit for cartoons and video games. Yeah, that's right. The future is out there. Your future, Mr. Johnson. Just waiting for you to take that first bold step. Uh-oh. Please, allow me to help you on your way. Crash. No! Oh my god. Yeah, he's... He just... Guy criticised once, pushes guy out window. Hello, personnel. I'm sending Director Johnson to you. He has decided to leave Ultratech. That's pretty good. Oh, he should be arriving any second. Alright, okay, I'm on board. They've got me. Licensed by Nintendo, by the way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if there are no further objections, let us adjourn to the tournament. Yeah. He's so dead. Good. By the way, reminder that oh, what was his name? Hold on. Akitomo. Yeah, Katsuya. There's the old Katsuya Akitomo thread about the Marvel games from Capcom. This should link to it, I think. It should work. Yep. Okay, it does. Yeah, so they specifically mentioned the time that they asked about Shuma Gorath, and the guy on the Marvel end literally said, "Who? Who are you talking about?" Later, at the Killer Instinct private auditorium, "Are you ready, Combo? Bring 'em on, darling. I can take whatever they've got. Friends, we stand poised today on the brink of a new age. Thanks to advanced technology and breakthroughs from our Blackworks division, I'm able to introduce to you the next generation of combatant. Fulgor, the first artificial soldier." Oh, nope, whoops. Sorry, hang on. Still mastering the controls here. Oh, look at him! When Tezuka-san asked Marvel about adding Shuma Gorath, they famously replied with, "Who?" Yep, very much determined by which characters that one guy who loved Marvel thought would be sick. Yes, they were right to entrust him. Our own TJ Combo has agreed to put the machine through its paces today. Try not to hurt it, champ. Whatever. Let's do it. If you're sure, Combo, I'll monitor you from the console while the other techs work your corner. Oh, nope. Advert time. Mutant Chronicles Warzone. What? Oh, okay, I see. That's Latin. In nomine cardinalis. Warzone, the Fast and Furious miniatures battle game, takes place in the smashingly violent world of Mutant Chronicles, which you might know from Doom Troopers on the Mega Drive and SNES. Pitting against each other the 5 mega corporations, the Cartel, the Brotherhood, or the menacing Dark Legion, Warzone takes place in the most action-filled and spectacular setting you have ever seen. Warzone, the Fast and Furious miniatures battle game. For more info, email warzone@target.se or visit Target, really? Mortificator? What? The Mortificator expansion. Oh my god. What a name. At least half the cast should be random weirdos, I agree. The idea of the Doom Trooper console game being where you would know Mutant Chronicles from is so wild to me. Was this like a really big thing? No, that's all I knew. That's all I knew it from. I didn't realize it was a miniatures thing. Kind of showing my ass here, but that's fine. The collectible card game of Mutant Chronicles Doom Trooper is just as fast, furious, and exciting and violent as the rest of the Mutant Chronicles universe, containing over 700 different cards in the basic game, and the Inquisition, Warzone, and Mortificator expansions. Doom Trooper gives you total control over relics, weapons, monsters, locations, and missions in the Mutant Chronicles universe. Oh, red is not a good font for this. Available in is that 14 languages all over Earth? Okay. I wouldn't say really big thing. Oh, Swedish. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Okay, Tin Man, let's get bit. Oh my god! Immediately. Oof. Zach. Oh, poor TJ. Oh, no. Time to advertise sliders again. Wait, is this... Oh, we're still in the same issue. So now it's time for the sliders special number 1. By Jerry O'Connell and Jackson Guise. By special arrangement with MCA Universal, actor Jerry O'Connell has written this extra special issue from Acclaim Comics. O'Connell, of course, stars as Quinn Mallory, the inventor of the parallel world jumping slider technology on the super hot Fox TV series Sliders. So, well, at least they're honest. Is O'Connell any good, or is this just another gimmick to sell comics? The answer to both of those questions is a definite yes. O'Connell, who has also starred in the Stephen King Rob Reiner classic Stand By Me, and this summer's first MTV motion picture, Joe's Apartment. The one with all the cockroaches! That was MTV? Oh, I'm learning a lot about American culture tonight. There were Mutant Chronicles comics and Simon Bisley art? Yes! Oh, that's good. Of course he'd draw that. That's perfect. Delivers a slider story of surprising wit and gritty depth. Based on an episode treatment of O'Connell's deemed too dark for prime time, the Sliders arrive on an alternate Earth where, in order to avoid political ruination, J. Edgar Hoover moved to legalize drug use in the United States. Now in 1996, Timothy Leary leads a grunge movement against steroid-pumped narc squads in a vainglorious effort to halt the narcotization of a nation. Whoa, that's a lot. Siege of the Citadel? Really cool hero quest-like. Oh, okay. I see, thank you. I completely forgot that Joe's Apartment was MTV Films. Naturally, Quinn Mallory, Professor Arturo, Rembrandt and Wade get caught up in the action, but where drugs come into play, even the noblest of heroes can find their limitations. Back to the action. Oh, thank you for that. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, this is very Hero Quest. I see. Ooh. Oh, nice. Okay. Today is where I learned there was a 2019 remake of Siege of the Citadel. We're all learning a lot today. Oh god, there's so much blood in this. Ugh. Whoosh. Whoosh. There it is. There's the cyber uppercut. Thud. Oh, poor TJ. Once again, the voices were right. How delicious! Congratulations, my boy. Let me treat you to an oil bath. I've never seen anyone beaten so quickly. Where's his personal tech? She should be down from the console by now. I dunno. She probably got waylaid. It must have been important, though, to not be with him now. To be continued. He is M. Bison. Info.net. Oh, there we go. My customers raved so much over Simon Bisley's cover art, I had to order more and more copies each issue. What's even more amazing is the art inside's just as wild. Okay, let's give this a read. Mutant Chronicles. Acclaim Comics overrun by Dark Legions. Oh yeah, this is totally Simon Bisley. My customers raved so much. Oh, okay. This frantic compliment. I like it when the compliments are frantic. Came from Jeff Rogers of... Okay, let's zoom in a bit because it's a little tough to read. Of J&J Comics in Fountain Valley, California, about the monstrous and now almost completely sold out Golgoth story arc currently opening Acclaim Comics Mutant Chronicles series. Set in the far-flung future, the slam-bang action begins with two mercenaries on a seemingly very simple mission. Very quickly, however, their cakewalk theft turns into an ever-escalating rollercoaster ride of mayhem. Instead of corporate secrets or quick cash, Jake and Hunter are in possession of a strange mystical item. Now everybody from the necro-mutants of the Dark Legion to the Bauhaus Corporation to even the very Inquisition itself is after them. Seeking answers and a possible traitor at the Starla Palace gets them into even hotter water and provides them... Sorry, I read ahead. Provides them with a dubious, but incredibly sexy, new ally in Valerie Duval. Her past with Mitch Hunter and her hatred for the system's destructive heretics has her trailing our heroes into a pit of darkness at Bauhaus. Bauhaus. That's where all the dog VTubers hang out. Sorry. There they nearly get mauled by gigantic biomechanical Razides and master killers armed with the biggest steroid-laden blasters you've ever seen and swathed in glittering guardian armor, and Duval entangles herself in more evil than she could have possibly imagined. It's important that but incredibly sexy is in parentheses, just to be sure. What happens next? We'll give you a clue. Any violence you've seen up until now will look like a square dance. The 3rd issue is on sale now, and the 4th issue's grand finale will scorch your eyes out of their sockets. You will fucking die if you read this comic. We ain't ashamed to admit the art by Paolo Parente and Alex Hawley is dead on fantastic. Detailed information about the Mutant Chronicles universe in the back of each issue should provide you with all the info you'll need to know in order to catch up with the bizarre goings on. In fact, check out the pics on these pages and then be the first in line at your local comic store, because copies of this joint effort between Acclaim's Armada imprint and Pressman Films' Top Dollar Comics... Hold on, wait a minute, are disappearing faster than the speed of light. Yeah, that's right, Mutant Chronicles is soon to be an amazing live-action motion picture from the guys who made Judge Dredd and the Crow? Did that go anywhere? You don't remember much of it, but the Mutant Chronicles setting is so cool. It's like cyberpunk Hellraiser demon shit. Good. Not in this timeline, understood. And by the way, if you can't find back issues of Mutant Chronicles, then break out your Gehenna Puka flamethrower and demand your comics retailer to order some. Or else then, why don't you write Acclaim Comics and beg us for a trade paperback collecting the Golgotha storyline? Scroll something real pretty, and maybe we'll think about it. Oh, there was a Mutant Chronicles movie, but it came out a lot later and probably had nothing to do with this. Ron Perlman was it? Oh, I understand completely. I understand. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, so there's no pictures. Cool. Dynamite puzzles and games. Full-colour pull-out posters. Music, movie and video game reviews. Cooler. Slamming stories and sensational colour photos of the awesome World Wrestling Federation superstars in action. Coolest. Collector's edition trading cards. Oh, give it to me. 9 free collector's edition trading cards in every issue featuring the Federation superstars. They're absolutely positively not in newsstand copies. We don't give it to the plebs, only the cool people. World Wrestling Federation magazine. It's way cool. Subscribe now and save 58% off the newsstand price. Yes! I want to chill out with World Wrestling Federation magazine. Send me 24 issues for just $35. It's like getting 14 issues free. I save 58%. I like that these tick boxes are like phrased in the first person. I appreciate that. Mid to late aughts, early 2010s, I see. 12 issues for just $19.97. That's like getting 6 issues for free. I save merely 52%. Oops, wrong button. Return this coupon or call. Don't phone that number. The Urza Mishra War. It's even harder to say with a mouthful of blood. A Magic the Gathering limited series, featuring interior art and exclusive Alliances painted preview card by Bill Sienkiewicz. Oh, that makes a lot of sense that Acclaim would get the Magic the Gathering license, because they did try to do an arcade Magic the Gathering game. Magic the Gathering Armageddon, I think it was called. Didn't go anywhere. Hey, guess what? That's right. Yes! Born of the Atom, raised in the arcade, exploding on Saturn. It's X-Men, Children of the Atom, 100% direct conversion of the #1 arcade smash. X power moves, multi-hit combo moves, incredible interactive backgrounds, super jumps and mid-air attacks. But what about combo is the key? Is that still true? Certainly the poster does not instill faith that it captures any of the aesthetic. Okay, let's have a look. Yes, I'm human, I promise. I promised you I'm human. Oh. I see. Wow, John Malkovich. There's a Saturn ad in a comic that's officially... Yep. Let's see that again. There it is. Official Nintendo licensed product. But to be fair, the other thing one must consider is who's the publisher of this game? You know what that is? That's marketing synergy, baby. Anyway, issue 2 now. So this one you would have seen. It's in the manual for Killer Instinct. So this was July 1996. We have different inkers. I couldn't find too much about some of these other artists. But they quite a few of them do have like pages on Wikipedia or their own personal websites. But Art Holcomb is like the one sort of name that sticks throughout the entire series, as well as Twilight Graphics for Color. I guess that would have been like the... I'm not sure. Would that have been like the printing, or I'm not entirely certain. Anyway, printed in Canada. That is one of the most Killer Instinct images imaginable, isn't it? Poor guy. Oh, but he's managed to impale Fulgore, so that's something. I never noticed that before. It's like oil, I guess. Anyway, this is Tiger Bomb. Come on, baby, open. All alone. Just me and all of Ultratech's secrets. Aha. My dear Chairman, you should have never left your personal computer out for just anyone to use. Maybe now I can find out what he's up to. What happened to my friend Fern? Oh. Fulgore, Limbo, Bio heat chemical tests. Okay. Oh, and this... I like this very wide TJ combo here. That's great. One step closer to flushing out Ultratech Part 25. Let's start here. The old open file button. Fulgore. Designed to be Ultratech's fantastic new product of the fiscal year. The Android uses a biological platform, which the company seeks to patent once legal barriers are removed. Success of this product is vital to the company's financial future. In that 15 million units have been pre-sold and the revenue spent elsewhere. End. So they've spent all the money. It's all gone. Why am I suddenly thinking of Kickstarter? Must just be me. My God, Fulgores are sold to every corporation in the solar systems. It'll be humans versus machines. I've got no choice now. I've got to enter the games to learn more about this firsthand. It'll be a relief to end the masquerade. I hated being a tech anyway. Shut down. Ultratech Security, Post 117 Executive Suite. 174558. Live. Combo. Killer Instinct semi-finals the next day. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to rock? There'll be fireworks aplenty in this semi-finals all-comers match. The powerful Chief Thunder, a real contender, attempted to continue the victory of his brother, Chief Eagle, in last year's games. The mysterious Black Orchid, a virtual unknown, who qualified for the tournament just this morning. And finally Jago, the monk from the east, who has competed so successfully here this year. Let the first match begin! This guy's huge. I can't let him even close to me. Oh, this is the Glacius stage. Every group stating.com at their own full gore. That's okay. Thanks for stopping by, Deacon Theed. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. You take care. How far in are we? Ooh, we're about a quarter of the way through. Oh, swoosh! That was way too close. Back off! Orchid lands a wicked blow, sending thunder flying. It looks all over by the shouting. Orchid seems out for the count. Crack! Ow! Goodbye, noble warrior. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I see. He's using the I got it. I understand. Oh, Acclaim Comics, Valiant Heroes. Same as it never was. That appears to be like their catchphrase, the slogan. It shows up a lot. You were good. You fought well. What an incredible move. This unknown contender is full of surprises, as Thunder is quickly discovering. Oh, no sound effects though. But we can see that this battle is spiraling down to its inevitable and deadly conclusion. Will she do it? Will she kill? Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe it. Black Orchid has chosen not to finish off Chief Thunder. I guess you just lucked out, friend. But, miss, we can't register the win if you don't finish your opponent off. If you won't answer them, you will answer to me, little flower. I'm not being funny. Like brother, like sister. Oops, spoilers. Can't believe she did a reversal. They should have said that. Everyone's forgetting their commands for the finishers. I mean, they give you so little time. I'm sorry, I'm just really amused that like half of this panel is Orchid's butt. I'm sorry. It's just... The test is whether you have the killer instinct within you. No, the test is whether I can defeat my opponent, and that I've done. The Limbonic Lab, deep within the heart of Ultratech. I believe this is in deep engineering. So, my friends, how are we progressing? It's impossible to say, sir. They've built a giant hamster wheel. Since we are working as mere assemblers, we have no idea what this device is, or even how it's to work. This is madness! We had billions of dollars in overruns from the Fulgore project, and now you spent millions more on this monstrosity without knowing if the thing will work? Jago speaking like Data from Star Trek is how you know he's a ninja and / or a monk. I've dedicated my entire life to obeying the voices that speak only to me. It has taught me power and fortunes beyond your petty little dreams. And that power will destroy anyone who tries to stand in my way. Oh! Okay, we've seen this advert before, so we can skip it. But there's Slider's Darkest Hour #1 again. No, I'm okay. For all beef protein, that's a steal. Snag yourself some Ultra Meal. Thought you couldn't afford to ever eat meat again? Come and eat what the KI champions eat. All beef, Ultra Meal, gourmet strips. That seems like the kind of thing Homer Simpson would eat and then pick up the phone and say hospital please. Yeah, the in-your-face label does feel increasingly appropriate. And now, your contestants for tonight. Oh, it contains 100% real beef eyes, hooves, gums, and mucus. May cause blindness. That's a repackaged dog treat. Yeah, it is. Jago, the masked monk, who is one for naught for this tournament. And Sabrewulf, always a crowd pleaser. It's 17-0 in tournament play to date, which means the Beast will be giving Jago the fight of his life. Odd makers consider this likely to be the Monk's final KI appearance. At the Ultratech Medical Center, room 2117, the fighters are circling now, looking for an opening. Listen, baby, I was thinking, shh, Combo, get out of the way, woman, I'm watching the fight. Aw. She seems nice, don't be mean to her. The newcomer is trying to size up his more experienced opponent. Big yawn on Sabrewulf, yeah. I like that they have things that look vaguely like the game's backdrops. That's a nice touch. And the first strike is Sabrewulf's, a vicious claw to the abdomen. Shrip. Ah. It looks like it might be all over for the mysterious monk, as the man-beast prepares to launch his humiliation. Dance, Jago, dance! I see this comic is following in the proud tradition of fighting game adaptations with absolutely no or fully nonsensical tournament structure. Yep. Oh, his little face! Hold on, let's zoom in. Oh! That's really good. That's a free emote for somebody. Wolf. Look at him go. But wait a minute. Not yet, mighty one. Not yet. Ow. A powerful counterattack by Jago. The beast is down. But it is a rookie mistake to turn your back on any Killer Instinct combatant. He does look a bit like a cat. Nope. Sorry, we got to advertise unsolved crimes. Gravediggers. Splatter your grey matter. Sabrewulf catches Jago completely unaware. Grrr. Oof. Victory. Once again, in less than 3 minutes, by a clear knockout, the winner is... Oh, that's a good full page. Poor Jago. He's had it rough. Did you see that? Took the man right out. Right, whatever. Oh, I think someone's going for the wake-up DP. Yeah! I think more comics should advertise that they will literally kill you. Yes. Yeah! What a comeback, ladies and gentlemen! Splat! And just like that, the tables can turn. The match is Jago's. Are you prepared for the end, Beast? Yes. Please. Jago has refused the humiliation. I cannot believe it. Me either. Oh, they can show all this blood. But they won't kill. For that would make them no better than the Neo-Zed that they hunt. Wait, hold on, wrong comic. Yeah, does the suit make the man? Blah, blah, blah. We've seen that before. Yeah. Oh, this one's in colour now. Meanwhile, deep inside Ultratech's limbonic lab, everything's ready here, sir. Let's not keep Destiny waiting. Release the interior force field. What incredible power! Is this thing really safe? Stop cowering, Mr. Maddox. Try to appreciate that you are present at a pivotal point in human history. I'm getting increased energy fluctuations. Look at it, gentlemen. It's pure grace. It is truth. It is beauty. It is... moving? Look! Moving? You mean something inside is moving? No! He tried to stop them. You're getting bad vibes from this device? What could possibly go wrong with the Torment Nexus? Let go of me! You don't understand! This isn't a viewpoint! It's a doorway into hell! Shrip. Welcome to your new domain, my master. Later, inside Jago's quarters. Heed me, Tiger Spirit. Lead me to the next phase of this journey on which you alone has sent me. If you're going to talk to yourself, it's best to tell the door to close first. But I think you'd better answer my questions now. Ooh. Hello. Why'd you let that wolf guy go? You know how it's done. How you must end every match decisively to be declared the winner. The point is to meet the challenge. I assume that's meant to be at every turn. It is all about testing yourself. I was the champion of the world once. I know what it's all about. It's about power in yourself and over others. Not for me, mighty one. Not for me. E1M1 starts blaring. The next day, 450 million people will be watching today's explosive Killer Instinct match. Who will move on to the final rounds? Will it be the mysterious challenger Fulgore from deep within the secret labs of Ultratech? Or will it be the dazzling Orchid, who has rocked the fighting world here with her aggressive style and incredible power? I like to think that the announcer here is the same guy as from Knuckleheads. That's my headcanon. Cool, I'm on TV. Hi, Mom. Hello, Don King. Dude, that babe... Dude, that babe is huge. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Arnold. I hope you have a nice day. I like the idea that someone in the crowd is like, oh, they're really that tall. This is actually a kaiju battle. Each combatant now centers themselves. This is it, girl. You must defeat this one to get what you want. Do you know, little one? Do you really know why you choose to fight this one today? Oh. I guess these are people who work for same as it never was. It does look a bit like the versus screen, doesn't it? Good spot. Fight on, as they say. Orchid is the aggressor now with a spinning leap. Kia! But Fulgore is vanishing, teleporting away to avoid the attack. Amazing! What? What the? Ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen a fighter like Fulgore. There may not be a defense against a beast such as this. Oh, Jesus! Oh my god! That's kind of... That's kind of a funny Orchid pose, I'm sorry. Gets blown up. Kia! What a powerful comeback from the scrappy girl. Swoosh. Oh, she's going for an air combo. Can he combo break it? But with a lightning combo, Orchid seems to have turned the tables. Clang. Uh-oh. I think the tin guy has awakened now. Whoosh. Ah. That came out of nowhere. Was probably her last surprise. Enough of this. Ladies and gentlemen, Orchid has metamorphed into some kind of fiery cat. Whomp. Whoosh. Woo. Woo. Fulgore is set off balanced. Orchid is turning it all around. Die if you can. I guess it's because, you know, he's a tin man. We're not sure if he can die. This has the energy of a kid playing with their 2 action figures. She's not that flexible. Definitely popped a couple of bones out of place, probably. But we can still read hot on the side of her leotard, so that's good. Okay, we've seen this already. In your face. Sadly, once you get past the next issue, the adverts will stop. I couldn't find scans that had them. That's a mixtape title. Yeah. The winner by supreme victory and a record of 2-0. Orchid. Don't bother getting up. Oh, he's all grody. Excellent match, my dear, but it gains you nothing. The victory is voided. Please watch the view screens. Recent investigations have revealed that your precious victor is an industrial spy. She has been recorded breaking into my offices, seeking information on a murder she may well be implicated in. Security here seems to be abysmal. I've taken steps to cure that. Oh? Can't believe nobody took the time to scan every single... Did they really not? Oh, no, I get... yeah, every single Sliders comic ad. I don't know whether the other ones would have had them, because they were later in the year. Dear God. Precisely. So, my dear, allow me to introduce the newest Killer Instinct contender and future master of this domain, Idol, Godling from Limbo. And now the end begins, to be concluded. Oh my God. Oh, he's so big. They just have Idol. Well, that's what they were teasing when it was a doorway into hell, you see? It all makes sense now. Okay, do we want to read Same As It Never Was? Initial babblings by Acclaim's new editor-in-chief, Fabian Nicieza. Sorry, I read the first sentence. They're glad they wrapped the series up, unlike the MK Comics, which just got steadily dumber and dumber. I've heard that, like, did they, like... What was it? They did, like, MKX Comics, and they were kind of bad. First sentence is definitely a lie. Okay. I can do this. I can read this with a straight face. Shoot me for being an optimist, but I think this is the best of times for the comic book medium, not the worst. No, it's fine. I can maintain. Morale must have been a thing at Acclaim Comics if this is how the new editor-in-chief's address to the reader starts. Right now, our industry is at a point where its mettle is to be tested. Laziness led us to complacency, and only hard work will get us out. So here we are, and since I'm a poopy or get off the pot kind of guy, I happen to like the challenge before us. If I didn't, I wouldn't have taken the editor-in-chief job at Acclaim Comics. So here I am, fancy schmancy title, an office overlooking the Empire State Building, which you can almost see through the layers of grime on the window, and the opportunity to put my money where my mouth is regarding the kinds of comic books I want to see, and the kinds of product... Sorry, thought of it. I believe our industry needs. DC put out a fairly... I wasn't sure what which ones were in the 90s, because I know there was the Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 promotional comic, which I would like to read on stream at some day. I wasn't sure what other MK comics they did back then. I'd only heard about the MKX one. Many of you know me from my days at Marvel, where I was fortunate enough to be a pretty high-profile writer on X stuff, and stuff such as New Warriors and Nomad. What fewer of you know is that for years I was also Marvel's advertising manager. I was the boy who bought you the Avengers ID cards, the Atlantis attack sponge. Okay, I'm sure he's making fun of himself here. The Excalibur hanging mobile, hundreds of promotional posters, etc. After my tenure as Sisyphus, Malibu published... Oh, Malibu! Oh, okay. I assume they did better than their Street Fighter comics. After my tenure as Sisyphus, I became an editor, but as I said to then editor-in-chief Tom DeFalco, only if you give me the books no one else wants to do. So I edited Marvel's younger reader titles, such as Barbie, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures, Mad Dog, as well as the other end of the spectrum in Wonder Man and Hellstorm. How does any of this come into play now that Nicieza's the follically challenged kahuna at Acclaim? Funny you should ask. It's simple. I've always believed that comics will thrive if we embrace diversity. A few publishers have worked to capture the imagination of the older, jaded, panting for anything but superhero readers. Being kind of one of those myself, I'm all for that kind of material and intend to publish quite a bit of it under the Acclaim Comics banner. But I'm just as interested in creating material suitable for tomorrow's generation of comic book readers as well, and that means comics for the readers at every stage of their comics reading lives. They did manage more than 2 issues, okay, we'll give them that. I wouldn't have taken this job unless I felt the goal was worth achieving, and I wouldn't be sitting in the chair I'm in right now unless I thought that Acclaim was serious in their desire to accomplish this task. Acclaim Comics has had its ups and downs, but when I accepted this exciting challenge, I did so with the notion that I would approach the endeavour as a new company startup. In some ways, that philosophy has worked, in others realistically it never will. All I can say is that we are, and have been, an industry of talkers over the past 5 years, and not one of doers. Obviously I can talk with the best of them, but I prefer doing. This was worth reading. Last month we began reformatting our crime fiction titles to appeal to an older reader, with high contrast graphics for a paperback look, cover feel. Bob Hall has been producing Armed and Dangerous, a great comic about the down but not out petty criminals in NYC, and his book is now joined by Gravediggers, Mark Moretti's complex, intelligent story about unsolved crimes in the NYPD. In September, you'll be treated to a rip-snorting, hard-boiled, gin-soaked tale of The Grackle, courtesy of Mike Barron and Paul Gulassi. And after you're done asking what a grackle is, check out the site of Paul inking himself for the first time in a long time. These comics represent just the beginning for our crime fiction titles. We have more concepts in development, and have approached some interesting licensors about putting their well-known properties into comic book format. More details to come soon. Yeah, they did a trade paperback for the KI reboot. I found that. That's the wildest thing to me, that they did an Injustice comic for multiple years. I knew that it existed, I just didn't know it went on for that long. I would have figured that, they'd promote the game and then just shuffle off somewhere. But, I think, if I remember right, a lot of the characters that don't show up in the game, their reason for not being there is explained in the comics. So that's something. Down the road, you'll be seeing lots of new books, both licensed and brand new, coming from Acclaim in a wide variety of genres for a wide variety of readers, from science fiction to fantasy, from humour to sports, from classics illustrated study guides to CD-ROM product. Does anyone know what their CD-ROM products were? All of these lines will combine established properties with exciting new titles. I won't drown you with the details just yet. But I feel comfortable challenging any other publisher to put their program up against ours for diversity of product. Sorry, threw up again. And if that doesn't get them to stick their collective heads out of their shells, then I'll deride them with that whole mother combat boot shtick. What? Is that does your mother wear combat boots? Is that the joke there? It doesn't really, okay. Does all this mean we've abandoned our heroic adventure line? Can you ask such a question of the guy who made Speedball just such a fun-loving squirt? Of course not. The Valiant Heroes line of titles will begin to roll out this fall in a cohesive, contained superhero universe that will not break anyone's bank account, which is good, because with most of today's favourite comic book writers working on our titles, you'll want to try these books out. So the blue hair, the blue face man, and this guy here, that's Quantum and Woody. They seem to be particularly well liked. The names of our creative teams and the titles we're working on will be revealed very, very soon. The Valiant Heroes universe will be maintained as an 8-title line of monthly books, 2 books per week, with 2 ongoing quarterly titles and 1 ongoing quarterly special event issue. There will be 5 revamps of previously published Valiant characters, and 3 titles based on all new concepts. I feel like a kid in the 50s must have when they saw the new versions of Flash, Green Lantern and Hawkman coming out on the stands. Everything is different and the same. Remember the headline above? Same as it never was? Oh, this was their slogan. That's my approach to the entire company, indeed, the entire industry. But if you apply the maxim to our superhero titles, you'll really get the gist of what we're doing. All new characters and respect for what came before. Me, I'm a cynical optimist, but I'm having more fun right now than I've had in years. I expect that exuberance will show in the comics Acclaim puts out, and I believe some of it will rub off on all of you. Fabian, thank you. There's the slider special again. Oh, okay, we didn't see this one. Get the inside scoop on the big Exo Man Award Iron Man brawl from the writer behind it. Acclaim's new editor-in-chief, Fabian Nicieza, spills the beans in Overstreet's fan number 14. Oh, Overstreet's, I get it. Started out as a tie-in to fresh out the backstory. In the universe where Superman turns evil. It's set in the world of the game, but sort of covers a different time span. Okay. As the story in the comic went on, it kind of ended up doing more of its own thing. Okay, thank you. Yep, we've seen that one. Hey, guess what? We're on issue 3. Again, we're still in July 1996. What time are we on? Oh, we're doing well for time. Acclaim Comics presents Killer Instinct. So, penciler Stephen Butler. Now, I wanted to highlight this one because I've got some bad news for you. Where is it? Stephen Butler. Here we go. Stephen Butler worked on Sonic, the Archie Sonic stories from like issue 63 sporadically up until 200 odd. So yeah, we have not managed to dodge the the Archie Sonic bullet. Anyways, licensed Nintendo product. The Killer Instinct tournament ring, where the impossible is coming true. Prepare, people of Earth, for a new world order imposed for the good of all mankind by its new absolute leader and master, Idol. The spectators are stunned, ladies and gentlemen, at the announcement being broadcast by Ultratech tonight. No one knows exactly where this mighty beast, the two-headed titan, is from, but one thing is for sure. This cataclysm will be brought to you non-stop by Killer Instinct Sport and our sponsor, Ultrameal, commercials notwithstanding. What manner of trickery is this? Well, we got our heroes, kind of. I know that room. I know where that's being broadcast from. It's the Limbonic Labs. And as the New Order's first act, I will expose a traitor to Ultratech and the public's trust. A traitor more heinous than you? He knows. Orchid has to fight a boss in the middle of the yeah, she just discovered Reptile. While masquerading as a lab tech, the lovely Orchid stole vital information. Information which she plans to use to bring about the end of the Killer Instinct games. End the games? I need the games. Wait a minute, that's my old tech. This threat demands stern measures. The mighty Idol decrees that Ultratech City be placed under martial law. Oh no! Oh, are they doing? Oh god, they're doing a RoboCop. Oh god. Oh, this is such a bad idea. The greatest care will be taken to maintain public safety using Ultratech's new Fulgor model security forces. Programmed for strength and courtesy, these units will bring a real sense of calm and safety to our streets. Remember, they're here for your protection. Of course, known associates of the spy, namely the fighters Jago and Chief Thunder, as considered guilty by association, and must be dealt with as well. Look! The good news is that our worldwide audiences will be treated to 3 completely spontaneous Killer Instinct bouts right now. Have a nice day. Full gore voice, stay out of trouble. Okay, we got to zoom in a bit on this one. Ready, little one? I'm sorry about this, guys. I never meant it to happen. Just shut up and fight. I wish you all the best in your final bout. Come, evil one, let us reason together. Grr. Oh, let us... Is it meant to... Oh. Is it meant to be treason? I don't... Okay, whatever. I've never seen anything like this in my life. 3 complete matches, all looking like the fights of their lives. Shrek. Let's see what lasers can do to a heart of ice, Glacius. 3-on-3 battle. God, I love my job. Hey. Samamish, that's the name of his Mohawk attack. I know that from the manual. Thwack! Is the tide turning on this epic battle? Yield, beast. Zap. Let us reason together is a Bible quote. Understood. The chairman's announcement of just moments ago is all but forgotten by this enthusiastic crowd. Come on, Jago, kill the lizard. Kill everybody. Gosh, that Chief Thunder is dreamy. Out of my way, maggots. No way I get left out of this. Oh, he's joining the fight. Because Jago's spiritual and stuff. That's what it's called. As said by Ken Lobb, that's right, he voiced Chief Thunder. Same as it never was. Yeah, it's sliders again. And Jago and... Oh, poor Riptor. And Jago unleashes a wicked killer combo which lays Riptor out. Wait, a man just jumped into the ring. It's TJ Combo. Crack. Okay, girlie, stand aside. I'm joining this team and this is my turn at bat. TJ, why? Oops. What? No, forget it. I'm not cutting to a commercial now. This is too cool. He's crashing this party, yep. There's violence happening nearby and I'm not part of it? Exactly. He's got the right spirit. I just realised I really am one of the good guys. Oh! That's a good orchid face. Beautiful. And 'cause I owed you. Now go after the chairman. Absolutely. Orchid, no! Follow her, Jago. The true battle lies with Idol. A bunch of dudes run in and there's no more pretense of a fair tournament. This is just a WCW show now. Yep, it's true. Well, some of the fighters are leaving the ring for some reason, but Combo and Chief Thunder continue to pound away. Swish. Oh no, Steinel's lost a tooth. Poor guy. Go back, the chairman's all mine. I can handle this myself. I have information to the contrary. I'm always saying this. There's even blabbering about a new world order. Yeah. Which way now? It's this way. Primary targets acquired. Prepare for battle, traitors. Stand back. That's a good orchid pose. Good. And there it is again. Zzz, zzz. Clunk, clunk. I told you to stand back. Be serious. Steiner he'll never make it in Hollywood now. He'll never get the roles that have meat on their bones. Meanwhile, in the Limbonic lab, with our sophisticated monitoring system, Master, and the martial law decree, we hold the populace in the palm of our hand. You think you know power, human? You know nothing. Ooh, good views. What have I done on your... What? What have I done on your... What? Hold on. Whoa, stop. What I have done on your behalf does not please you? There we go, got there in the end. We have commanded legions of the undead, fought battle to where bodies of our enemies littered the landscape, for as far as our eyes could see. Oops. Ruined it. You have merely made your people inconvenienced. We will show you what power is. My favourite obscure fighting game, Soft Battle Traitors. Did you play the X68K version? I don't know, I prefer the crunchiness of the PC98 one myself. One floor above the lab. Stop staring at me, little one. You make me uncomfortable. I'm trying to figure you out. Just why are you helping me? I fight for my own reason, Orchid. Besides, our destinies do seem linked together somehow. Well then, are we ready for battle? By all means. Back in the lab. Soon we will bring more of your minions through the gate to join in the subjugation. Silence, fool. We are not alone. Oh, the Virtual Fighter comics by Marvel. They've never been... Oh, have they not been scanned? Soon as I find it for a reasonable price in the gaming market. It's pretty inconvenient to have full gore cops running around the streets these days. Yeah, it's true. It all ends here, chubby, with you and I. Tell Gruesome I'll be with him shortly. Also, Jago's here. Hi. That won't be necessary. I come to do battle with the Limbo Beast. What? As my master decreed would be my destiny, I shall defeat this great evil in the Tiger Spirit's name. That presence, I know it. Then you should go and get reacquainted. Yep, does the suit make the man? Please buy Iron Man Exo Man of War in heavy metal. Please buy Saturn game. Black and white comics to splatter your grey matter. Gravediggers will literally fucking kill you. Destroy them both, idol! The girl is of no concern. Dispatch her quickly and then join me. Me? Dispatch her? That's what I thought you were for. You're still on the hunt for a bunch of Virtual Fighter manga? Yeah, I've heard about that. The beast won't kill for you, my dear chairman. You should have negotiated a better deal with him. Meanwhile, let's rock. Please tell me she's gonna beat this guy's ass. Considering all the factors here, I don't think so. Go, return when you can. I will be back. Heaven or heck. Ooh, double-page spread. So my old adversary now battles through you? What a coward he has become, saying it will not make it so. Then prepare yourself, human. I have waited for this moment my entire life. Thump. You cannot win, human. You must know that. We'll see. We defeated your great tiger spirit once before. It will be sweetness itself to defeat its lackey now. Then prepare for disappointment, Slish. No, it's more dramatic this way. And we see a bit of the boss fight, a little bit. You think you have defeated us? The creature says that it knows you. How can this be? You must kill it now, Jago. Idol and I were once great powers on the Limbo Plane. I was cast through a portal and arrived here, unable to return to continue the battle. Unchecked, Idol can conquer much of the world. You know, death is the only permanent solution. Perhaps your lessons were for naught, Spirit. If you do not know that, I will not take this or any other life. Thump. Yeah, he's got to be knocked off the bridge first. We all know that. Oh, different names this time. Thump. Thump. Demon dogs! Now, you were saying? Oh, I get it. Oh, okay. No, that's actually pretty good. That's his, that's what he does when he's, restoring his health in game. See? It all ties together. Now, you were saying? Healed as if renewed. But how? Meanwhile, you're not thinking this through, Orchid. Everything's negotiable. I can make you rich, or powerful, or both. No, I'm going to kill you for what you did to Fern and Combo. You must pay for your... Orchid, you must return to the lab. Jago is in great danger. What's happening? Hurry before it's too late. Jago! Okay, no, full page, why not? Just then, you were hearing voices in your head? I know that look. I can't just let this puke go, but I can't let Jay go down either. Hey, you can't just leave me like that. I'm an important criminal. I deserve some respect. At least he's honest. Oh, is that the same person? Hang on. Actually, it could be. You know what? Gonna do a quick Google. Yeah, it looks like it's the same one. Yeah, same person. Worked at Valiant Comics. There you go. He just wanted to be a big shot. Jago, what can I do? Turn on the gate. Clunk. Swoosh. Jago, what are you doing? The balance of the universe is the only thing that matters. Good should keep evil in check to maintain the balance. Ready? And that's what I'm doing. No, idle butt. Oh, we did Fleetway as Judge Dredd. Nice. Oh, more names. Warren Ellis and Garth Ennis. I recognise some of these names. That is correct, my student. Good can never eradicate evil, and so the battle must eternally continue. I've trained young ones for millennia to maintain that balance. Please, don't send me back! Zzzt. That's a lot of detail on Idol. The opening must be sealed forever. Kablam! Zzzt, kablam! Sometime later. What now, Jago? I sense the tiger spirit no longer. I must truly be on my own. Me too. But I haven't finished what I began here. So much rebuilding remains to be done. And I feel pulled to the mountains in the east. One word of warning though, little one. Stay forever vigilant. For I tell you, the night is coming. The end. Or is it? He's out of bounds and not coming back. Okay, so we get another one of these. Let's give it a read. Why not? Infonet, same as it never was, numero dos. The Babblings by Acclaim's new editor-in-chief. I've been feeling rather guilty lately. Talking with a couple of my counterparts, there aren't all that many of us EIC types, has made me feel I must be doing something wrong. See, I'm absolutely loving my job so far. Ha ha ha. So we got like how many left? 80-ish? And we've only been going for like 2 hours. I think we can do the rest. There's 3 more issues and I think they're slightly shorter. So I feel we can do all of them. Let's do it. See, I'm absolutely loving my job so far. I do not have exhaustion lines etched under my eyes deeper than the Marianas Trench. Ooh, that's a thinking joke. That's like the deepest trench in the ocean. I am not watching my hair fall out in clumps from nervous tension. Whoops, too late for that anyway. I'm watching our new titles starting to come together, the created pieces like an enjoyable jigsaw puzzle. Starting to fit quite nicely. I'm having fun. As I write this, we're a couple days away from the Valiant Heroes Writers' Conference here in Manhattan. This will be a unique opportunity for all the writers involved in our relaunch plans to come together and basically remake a comic book universe. Now I've been party to more story conferences than you can shake an X at, but those were almost always story related. We're in the process of building a world, its religions, its people, its history, and hopefully its long-term future. The fact that we've gathered some of the best to do this only helps in my feelings of cautious anticipation for our debut next fall. Why does one have it so... why does one have it... Who knows? Just a mystery. Oh, yeah, it does! You're right, good start. So who's flying into town, you might ask? Well, before I tell you, I'll give you a quick soundbite on my approach to sculpting a new statue from old clay. Same as it never was. Everything has to be new, but with respect to what had gone on before us. Not an easy task, but I put together a group of professionals who are good enough and crazy enough to accept the challenge. I wanted to build a universe from the ground up, taking into account we had a template of the original Valiant Heroes to begin with. I wanted to start with good writers to do what they are supposed to do, develop interesting, complicated, conflicted real characters. What an image, huh? He was trying to make it a thing. I wanted, basically, to create some superhero books that readers who have had superhero titles crammed up their butts until they were puking spandex out of their mouths would want to read. That line caught your attention, didn't it? Fuck, he got me. I got played. I wanted writers who could play well together in a sandbox. There's nothing worse than a tight family of titles with too much dissension. CX. Ooh. I wanted a group of writers whose egos could hold their own against my own. Anything duller than an editor-in-chief being right all the time. Oh, nothing duller than. I got everything I wanted, and more. Their names? Well, you may be familiar with some of them. Brian Augustine, Garth Ennis, Tom Payer, Kurt Busiek, Len Koninsky, Christopher Priest, Jamie Delano, Kevin Maguire, Mark Wade, Warren Ellis, me. Hey, who's that me guy? Well, trust me, he's really good and more excited about his writing than he has been for some time. How did I get all of these people to climb aboard the Valiant Heroes bandwagon? Simple, I asked. The fact that many of these folks have been very good friends of mine for years, or very good friends of each other's, made my job very easy. Of course, those revealing photos I have on each of them didn't hurt either. Who could have thought that a nice family man like Augustine could accomplish such feats with that blue poodle? Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Fine, to make a 3-month story short, we had our writers, we had our reconceptualizations, we had 3 new properties, we had VH2 and it wasn't, I sincerely expect and hope, disrespectful to VH1. Now we needed artists. Tough one. Good writers are easy to spot. They're the ones whose work shows longevity, clear thinking, growing characterization, conflicted main characters who have a reason to be doing what they're doing, 3-dimensional villains, a flair for humour, good pacing, and they're the ones who always spout the best lines at the convention panel. Good art? Well, by its very nature, art is incredibly subjective. I think Evan Dawkins the best comic artist around, but he ain't drawing Wildcats, is he? Good superhero art has become even more subjective. Yesterday's style isn't today's. I wanted people who are less flash in the pans and more professionals. People with a clear eye for storytelling and characterization. Most importantly of all, I wanted artists who would stay on the books for more than 2 issues. He is talking all sorts of mad shit. Ahem. I think I scored there too. Mark Bright, Sean Chen, Raphael Kayanan, Kevin Maguire, because we all dare to dream the impossible, Kenny Martinez, new and hot to trot, Mike McCone, his first ever monthly book, Derek Robertson, Sal Velluto, Neil Yokes, Doug Wheatley, another relatively new guy kicking ass, Ashley Wood. Now, what are the titles which we'll be launching? Well, last month I promised you 8 monthly titles and 2 quarterly titles and 1 quarterly special issue. Well, here's the scoop. The monthly Valiant Heroes titles will be Bloodshot, Magnus, Ninjak, Quantum and Woody, Shadow Man, The Troublemakers, Trinity Angels, Exo Manowar. The quarterly titles will be Turok, Eternal Warriors, plural, not a typo. The first special event will be called Man of the Atom. It's not about solar, but it is. Sort of. You'll see. There will be a quarterly special event, which will be an important issue every time out. Subplots from our main books will feed into it. Interesting things to chew on will feed out. In lieu of exhaustive multi-title crossovers, I felt that this was the best way to accomplish the Big Bang for a cohesive universe feel, without stretching your wallets to the breaking points with the Galacticide Contagious Onslaught, Part 3 of 37 of 268. This is the one you must buy. Okay, yeah, that's that's very clearly a little jab at our friends at Marvel. Now you'll notice in all of the above, every name and title which were listed are in alphabetical order. For now, I'll leave it up to all of you to play editor and match the writer to the artist to the title. Why am I torturing you so? Because I know you all secretly love the chance to play mix and match. Because I want to give the folks on the net, that's what we called the internet back then, something to go loco over for the next month or so. I'll give you 2 clues to start with. Number 1, Kevin Maguire is writing and penciling his book. Number 2, Garth is only scheduled to write the first 4 issues of his title, and another of the listed writers will take over from there. Ha! Now all of you can have as much fun putting the puzzle together as we have. And soon I'll give you a dollop of even more juicy bits which Acclaim is cooking up for you to go along with the castor oil every other company is spooning your way. Isn't that enough for now? Leave me alone. Shoo, go on, I have work to do. Now that this Valiant Heroes comic book type stuff is chugging along in fine fashion, I have to turn my attention to the crime fiction, science fiction, photo novels, horror what the fuck is a photo novel? Is that what I think it is? Like, they use photos instead of art? Horror fiction, humour, young reader, television nostalgia hardcovers, classics illustrated study guides, and classics illustrated CD-ROM material. Does anyone know what that stuff is? Look at all the comments, Fabian probably. See? And you thought I wouldn't have enough to blab about next month. Thanks, Fabian. Oh, sliders time. Okay, Armed and Dangerous again. Overstreet's fan. Yep, we all know about Exo Manowar. Now, so that was July, and that seemed like, you know, a pretty solid kind of story arc. And then it kind of carried on. In September, they released 3 specials. Well, from September to November, I think, they released 3 special Killer Instincts. By the way, read more free comics at Read Comic Online. And weirdly, they put this in the science fiction section. Killer Instinct Special. Gun Dragon Sigma. Buichi Terasawa comic. Thanks for that. Interesting. Main character is depicted by a photograph of a model. Everything else is CG. Oh, that's sick. Oh, interesting. But yeah, I guess the first 3, because like if you look at the cover for Killer Instinct, it says 3 of 3, so they were planning, this was just going to be a mini-series. And I guess it was popular enough that they were like, okay, well, we can do more. And so in September, they did. Tiger Fury. Now, this takes a slightly different approach. What it does is it has little story arcs focusing on specific characters. And that does mean characters we didn't really see in the much of in the main comics get a spotlight. So this first one is about Jago and Sabrewulf. We now return you to your regularly scheduled Killer Instinct tournament match already in progress. So I guess the tournament is still going despite getting rid of Idol. Because they didn't kill the bad guy. I guess they still got more work to do. What an amazing display of courage the young monk Jago is displaying here today. He said nothing would stop him from battling the newest of Ultratech's Riptor clones. Not even a potentially life-threatening injury not 24 hours ago. By the tiger spirit, doesn't anyone in your family have pleasant-smelling breath? I like the little KI logo on the microphone, that's a good touch. Nothing seems to slow this competitor down, ladies and gentlemen. That kind of commitment is what Killer Instinct is all about. The boy is an arrogant idiot to be fighting when he's wounded. It wouldn't have stopped you. Oh, they get along, don't they? Jago moves through his attack, wickedly slashing at Riptor's torso. Back off, beast. Unnatural creations like you can have no victor... Oof. But Riptor counters with a bone-breaking blow to Jago's neck. Oof. Followed by a powerful backhand to the head. Jago is on his knees, clearly hurt by the reptile's savage combo. Oh, read more free comics on Read Comic Online. And he's collapsed. I wonder if the refs can reach him before Riptor does. Now what does that fool girl think she's doing? And the beautiful Orchid has jumped from the stands into the ring. This is wrestling. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is against the rules. Out of my way, miss. It's his wound, the one he received yesterday from Sabrewulf. It's Oh, God! Oh! Fuck! Oh yeah, a comic based on that classic game, Terror Instinct. And Thriller Instinct. And Recycle It, Don't Trash It. Or Brute Force. It's reopened and it's terribly infected. Oh, Jesus Christ. Remember, official Nintendo licensed product. This is no normal wound. The infection spread through his body. Oh god, I can't look at it. Terror Instinct is a puzzle game. True. Are you saying he might die from this? Absolutely. I'm not even sure what could have caused such an infection. I am. Don't move. I'll be right back. Well, I'm glad TJ and Thunder are there. Oops, the Geneva Convention violation. Oh no! God damn it, you're right. Oh, well. There goes the reprint. I'll have to open this baby up in Photoshop. I mean, they did keep the violence. You know, you can't say they didn't, because they did. Meanwhile, in the Killer Instinct locker room, what happened? Is Jago okay? Oh, no. Never mind the Sabrewulf interview. Jago's just collapsed in the ring. Gotta cancel everything. What happened? Is Jago okay? No. Can you tell me how Jago could be near death with an infection from a wound you gave him just yesterday? Oh? Oh, that's Sabrewulf. That's Lord Sabrewulf himself. Be right back, one step closer to flushing out Ultratech. So she kills the source of the infection, the wound will heal? I think that's vampires. I think you're thinking of vampires. It could be. There's a slim chance that Jago is infected with the disease that has plagued my family for years. Lycanthropy. You mean Jago could become a werewolf like you? How could you go on fighting when you knew you could infect someone? Because Ultratech told me they have a cure, and would give it to me if I fought in the tournament for them first. They probably could cure both Jago and me at the same time. Then let's go have a talk with the new chairman. Oh, okay. He's just a guy? Lame. He's just a guy. He is just a dude. Jago becoming a werewolf sounds... Well, let's see where this goes. But inside the chairman's office... Breep. What is it, Kara? Director Howard, I know you said that you didn't want to be disturbed. But there's someone here who longs to see you. Kara, I told you I'm extremely... busy? I completely understand. This won't take a minute. I want you out. Now. I'm the new director of Ultratech, and I'm the old chairman of Ultratech. I know it sounds petty, but I've changed my mind. I want my old job back. New chairman having to explain about the whole demon summoning thing. I'm really, really sorry about that. Now, honey? Why not? If it cannot be that this too... What? If it cannot be that this too human flesh should melt. Blam! No! Perhaps we can just perforate it instead. They just murdered the new CEO. It does look like the Kingpin, but I promise you he's not. If we go back a bit, we can see... where is he? There he is. No, hold on. Nope. Yeah, that's what his outfit looks like. Okay. Back to where we were. Darling, I adore you, but your Shakespeare is terrible. Is it important? Not at all, my love. Please call housekeeping, though, and tell them that I have a nasty spot on my carpet. I don't understand. Oops. Just call them Cuddles. They'll know what he means. Alas, the prodigal daughter, smoking in a Nintendo comic. Oh, yeah, that is a Shakespeare. Yeah, she's she's trying to be classy. Jago's been infected with lycanthropy. Sabrewulf says you've got a cure. I want it now. Let me think about that. I don't think so. And besides, you're cutting into my cuddling time, so maybe I'll just have Kara here shoot you. Don't bother. I wouldn't want her to break a nail. That suit might be a little too skin tight for a Nintendo comic. That's fine. If there's a cure here, fat man, I will find it. Good job back there. Great teacher. Now, where were we? We were here, so we were. Hi, another dead body. Can you come and sort this out, please? Later at Von's... Oh, it's Von's Sabrewulf's headquarters. So what do we do now? There are only 3 possible places they could hide the serum, since it has to be kept at absolute 0. By tonight I'll know which one is the right one. But what about the chairman? After your encounter today, won't he increase security throughout the complex? Orchid, what is this? Was my family. I was abandoned as a child. I don't like to talk about it. Mother, father, daughter and son. You certainly looked like your brother. That's the beauty of having a family. And something I've never known. Oh, you can't see the mom. Future clothes are weird. Orchid, is your back okay? I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about here. Oh, read more free comics. Sorry. Commander Riker, yeah. That night, at the Killer Instinct tournament, we're live in Ultratech City where it's sheer pandemonium. The whole subcontinent seems gripped in Killer Instinct fever. Last night's bout between Steinel and Riptor was truly something special. That Riptor's the bomb, baby! As Riptor tore the head off the unsuspecting skeleton. How many times has this happened now? Poor Steinel! Steinel cannot catch a break, poor guy, snap. Thunder, thunder, cinder, cinder. And the matchup for tonight is no slouch either, as Chief Thunder prepares to face the hot-tempered Cinder. Meanwhile, just a little further, I think. We'll never get in. The serum is behind that door. There's nothing worse than a whiny werewolf. These things was never as hard as they look. Where now? It should be Hold on. Do you smell something? Sorry, the only thing the eggheads couldn't engineer out is that interesting odor. Don't give up, skeleton. I agree. What you came for is right through that door. Why don't you help yourself? Whoosh. What now? What do you mean, what now? We fight. Then, let's dance. Who is this lady? I guess she was the secretary as well. Anyway, we got Riptor and palette swap Riptor. Ksh, whoosh, back off. Ah, oh, wait, no, she's Firecat projectile, very different. Yep. Stand aside. Delay me no further. Oh my god. Oh, that is a sick Sabrewulf. That's so good. Hell yes. What time are we on? Yeah, we got plenty of time. Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Oh no! Rip! Relent! Ow! My babies! Thud! No! Mother of God! At long last! Sabrewulf, wait! Zwee! Oh, I see. It's the Riptor head. Hold on. Zoom in. Closer. Closer. It's a good face. It's a chap, I bet. No more waiting. Finally, my pain shall end. Wait, you don't know how much to take. This should be interesting. I'm sorry. That's a really good pose. That's how you drink the serum. That's how you do it. Has to be in that specific pose, otherwise it doesn't work. Uh-oh. Oh no, oh no. He's drinking that potion like the Prince of Persia. Yeah, Orchid Man is pretty good. No! Help me! Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, this is very cool. No! Must get out! Crash! Whoops! I guess I led you to the wrong room. This is where the new growth formula was kept. Boy, is my face red. Oh! Oh, he's become a kaiju, I see. Not the prime goop! Oh, fuck! Oh no, it's the ooze, goddammit. Official Nintendo product. Did the nice shot? Oh, good. Okay. Was it the tea? Was it the tea drinking Haruka or the other one? Whap! What do you know about this? Wow! Blood everywhere, Jesus. Thunk. The chairman needed Sabrewulf for the games. Sabrewulf needed an inducement. Don't fret. That stuff might not kill him. Smiling Haruka. Got it. The shunt from society is going to happen in this comic. And now there's two. My god, that's what the chairman wants. Nobody plays with my friends like that. Crunch. Oh, flat to the hand. Oh, she's dead as shit. Outside Jago's hospital room. Heads up! Thud. What the f... Oh my god, did she just... What? Oh, I get it. She knocked her out and then threw her at Cinder and Spinal, who once again eat shit. It's always so touching when family gets together. Hey, I'm bleeding here. You're just in time. The show's about to begin. Get away from him. Oh my god. Yeah, Cinder is just a guy. He's just a giant nude man on fire. Don't worry about it. So yeah, they do turn Jago into a werewolf. Why can't you just leave him alone? Can't you see that he's suffering? Let's see. 1. I'm paying for his rather expensive medical care. 2. If lycanthropy is particularly nasty, I have others who'd enjoy it. And 3. I wouldn't miss Jago's unmasking for the world. Unmasking? Why? I respected the monk's wishes for as long as I could, but he needs a respirator to keep breathing. Wait. Let me do that. Oh, I don't like that I. Outside Jago's hospital room amused me more than it is pretty funny. If lycanthropy is particularly nasty, I will make so much money from furries. I hope he has another mask beneath that mask. Well, I'm sorry, Jago. That face. The birthmark. Wellity, wellity, wellity. Someone wanted to draw a giant werewolf. I know you. Hold on a minute. Let's go back a bit. Huh. Isn't there a birthmark on that guy there? What could it possibly mean? Also, I guess they just decided Sabrewulf wasn't worth it. You were thinking a Wookiee. I know you. Of course you know him, you little fool. That's Jago. Doc, what would it take to cure him? I wouldn't get my hopes up, young lady. He needs a DNA resequencing. For that, we need a sample of his DNA before the infection, or a sample from a parent or sibling. Let's get started then. Am I missing something? Get started with what? Jago's an orphan. I looked to his family in case I needed some leverage with him. No dice. Ooh, that's a rough face. Spot them all. Good. I brought this along to give to Sabrewulf. He seemed fond of it. But I think it has another purpose now, right, Doctor? Ah! See, there it is. So I think it's about time you got out, fat boy. It does say family members only beyond this point on the door. And right now, my brother needs my help. The end. What happened to Sabrewulf? Don't worry about it. Oh, okay, so, right. I think what they were doing was they were printing this in whatever issues, you know, they like. So this would be in multiple comics. So we're not reading all this again. We get to skip past this. And there's the slider special again. What's this? Sabrewulf is playing Rampage right now. Oh, shit! Okay, that's... You know, when I was flicking through this, I saw this and I thought, wait, was there a Ninjak arcade game? No, it's very clearly meant to be like the Mortal Kombat 2 cabinet. When the game is over, the adventure begins. What the fuck is that button layout? Jesus Christ. Huh? Ninjak... What? Did Ninjak really get his powers from a video game? I don't know anything about Ninjak. You could do... The Acclaim Comics version of Ninjak is a teenager who gains the combined abilities of multiple ninja warriors by unlocking a puzzle in a video game. Looks like you'll need to amend your undumped arcade game stream. Another nightmare button layout. Wrist strain imminent. It wouldn't be so bad if, like, they were curved the other way, because then you could put, like, your right hand there. But that's just horrible. All new comic adventures by Kirk Busiek and Neil Vokes. The puzzle is so Kaban. Deranged button layout. God, that's horrible. If the suit makes the man, what if the man's not good enough? All new action by Mark Waid and Brian Augustine, Sean Chen and Tom Ryder. Oh, so this is a render I'm pretty familiar with. I've seen this before. Had no one at Acclaim ever seen an arcade cabinet before? They were probably they were like, oh, you know what the buttons are, right? We'd published Mortal Kombat on the SNES. You could figure it out. Getting ninja powers from solving a sliding tile puzzle, then I'm overqualified. Considering Acclaim's coin-op venture was very short-lived, I think no. Did, I can't remember, did Magic the Gathering Armageddon, didn't that have like a trackball, I think? Ninja up your hands. Thank you. In fairness, they ported a bunch of Midway games which frequently had pretty deranged control panels. Yeah, that's fair. I've seen the layout for Narc. That one's gnarly. If you want to see Frankie, Joe, and Dirk on the tiles for the Game Boy, you instantly become Ninja God. They did give us the world's fakest real game, Batman Forever. That's true. Oh, okay, it did have a... Yeah, thank you. I thought it did. Yep, there it is. Oh my... That... That kind of does have that layout. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, so this comes to us from October. This is the penultimate issue. Got some different people on staff. Oh, that's right, there was a flyer. Yeah, there it is. Armageddon, that was it, yeah. One of the 3 or 4 most exciting video games we have ever seen. One of the 3 or 4. That's good. Ringing endorsement. So, this one is about Cinder and Glacius. Old Rainbow Lodge near Lake Tahoe, California. Just look at him. He knows exactly what he's doing to me. It's a pity they've nothing tougher than the Black Diamond runs up here. I've got to go extreme soon or I'm gonna die. He's boring me to death. Man, nothing is happening here. Guess I spoke too soon. Oh no, not the cookies. Rumble. Rumble. Dude, look at that. one of the ... video games we have ever seen. But inside a very cold alien spacecraft hurtling towards the Earth, the makers save us from all micro-asteroids. On a planet more than 2/3 water, this is the only healing ice I could find. And there had to be life forms around, just to make this difficult. Oh, wow, we get a full-page spread for old Glacius here. Good for him, good for him. That ice field looks deserted. Must launch the message buoy. Should be the great ship by searching. Should the great ship be searching yet? I guess it's time to. Oh, and now it's that. Now that it's away, I guess it's time to die. Private property, restricted area. Keep out. Whoosh, crash, crunch. I guess this is a prequel, sort of. Safe? Flop! Check out the NBA Jam Extreme button layout. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh! They call it the dragon layout. It's gonna be the hottest thing. Flop the healing ice. Later that night, we'll see whether our intelligence reports are correct and humans evacuate this area in the darkness. Perhaps I can find raw materials for repairs within. Walmart! Oh my god! Okay, so summertime is barbecue time. $143 down from $175. Fuck yeah. Must be an altar to a fire god. Amazing. Oh, this is the good shit. Yes, give it to me. Don't move. We've got you covered. The fucking miners over there? Jeez. Will that do it, Mr. Polina? Yes, Sheriff. Ultratech will express its gratitude to you shortly. Now, excuse me. I am from the Ultratech Corporation, and I'm here to help you. Can you understand me? I do. Let's go, Frosty. We are taking you to our headquarters. You've been restrained for your own protection. There you will be questioned and helped if we are able. Now about that show of gratitude, Mr. Polina. Ultratech Corporation, Research Facility, Ultratech City, the next day. Amazing. A being made entirely out of solid ice, yet fantastically strong. And it is completely healed from what would be fatal wounds for us. And what do we have here? My people just saved you from the cruelty of the general populace. You're a lucky thing, perhaps more than you realize. I released a beacon before I crashed. My people will return and home in on my life signs. They will take me home. They will stop at nothing to do so. Perhaps, perhaps not. We're very powerful, you know. But I have a better idea. Come and fight in our Killer Instinct tournament while you're here, and I guarantee you'll meet that rescue ship. Is there another option for me to choose one? Not at all, my large friend. Well, he doesn't have much of a choice, I guess. The Killer Instinct training complex the next day. What is this? Listen up. This is your instructor, Cinder. He will prepare you for the tournament. I already know how to fight. Just making sure we can see the other heroes at the back there. Funny. That's what they all say. Strangely, it was as the fiery one said. Over the next few days, I learned more about the pure art of fighting. Hold on, he's going to become the king of fighters, but first he needs to learn the art of fighting. I learned more about the pure art of fighting than in all my years before. The experience was fascinating, and we also did gladiator duels. As was my strange instructor. Is your species indigenous to this planet? Or were you captured as I was? You are the only one of your kind that I've seen. I'm neither alien. I'm a freak. Created by Ultratech out of its own inhumanity. I wasn't always like this. I was a man once, and for real flesh and bone. I was doing time in prison when Ultratech bought me, and a couple of others for some scientific experiment. We were supposed to be guinea pigs for some new heat weapon, just wasted so they could get some data. The blast went off. It was like every cell in my body exploded. When it was over, the other guys were just torched, melted down to their bones. But I was still alive. All the tech said was, "Hey, that wasn't supposed to happen." Yeah, rare footage of human cinder. Ultratech says they could develop a cure if I joined the Killer Instinct tournament. That's where I fight. All I want is a cure, or a peaceful death. I grieve for your plight, Cinder. Keep your grief, freak, I don't need it. Oh, but he's so sincere, look at his eyes. On the plus side, I never have to pay for central heating. You just worry about whether Ultratech's really gonna let you go. I like that they have a fire effect for all of the... for Cinder's dialogue. Damn! Broke the cardinal rule of my life because I was talking to you. Never stand in one place too long. By the makers, Cinder! He's dying. I must protect him, but he's burning right through me. Are you well, Cinder? Get off of me! What's going on? Oh, who's this guy? Oh, that's Sabrewulf. Okay. I got the water shut off. You idiot! I could have died just then. It would have been all over. I'm sorry. Shake it off, Snowcone. Your match is up in an hour. I hope you survive, Glacius, so I can kill you myself. Such a tormented soul. Burn to fight. I like how polite and friendly Glacius is. Yeah, that's a good touch. Killer Instinct Tournament preliminary match. What are you? Ow. I have no desire to injure you. Thwack. So please concede now and I will withdraw. Thwack. Aye. This is a really interesting way of doing Glacius. He's just really polite. He doesn't really want to be here, but he's kind of... his hand's been forced. Wow! Who is that guy? Hey, Sabrewulf, better quit now. Yeah, how you gonna fight a hunk of ice? Hi, Sepasai. Thank you for the 50 bits. Welcome. Glacius Cinder Shippers eating with this one. It's a fun contrast to every other character, that's true. Surrender now, human. Although still very strange, the next encounter was easier. I do not enjoy this, but I must fight on to win my freedom. Smack. And he's doing the thing that he does with the uppercut. Kotori bomb over a decade before it was a thing. Yeah. Killer Instinct Tournament quarter-final bouts. Grr. Whap. The final day of my internment here. I feel stronger than ever. The crowd, the contact, all exhilarating. All this. I must get out of here. Poor Steinel, screwed again. Was that like an 8th special issue where Steinel gets killed on every page? After the last match, it's a pleasure to watch you in action. It'll be a pity to see you go. Yeah, a real shame. We'll be ready for you to meet your mothership tomorrow morning. Why do you have such anger against me? How have I harmed you? What do you care? You'll be gone soon enough. Oh, read more free comics on Read Comic Online. Poor skeleton. He exists to job. The roller games audience, yeah. Yes, the chairman seems to have lived up to his agreement. That's one thing you can say about Ultratech. They always think of everything. Early the next day near the crash site. What are these men doing? Just clearing the area, making room for the main event. Helping the locals do their part. You were told to clear out. Hey, you can't... Oh, Jesus! I wonder if they keep killing Spinal because he's the only character they can show getting dismembered and all. Good. That's a very good point, actually. That's probably why. You know, making everything nice for the company. They have repaired my ship. Strange to see Earth technology mixed with ours. Strange, too, that they never asked me about the equipment they were repairing. That's your Ultratech dollars at work. And there seems to be a great many people for such a secret meeting. Relax, friend. It will all work out. In the end. About an hour later. Soon I will be reunited with my people. Killer Instinct fighters fill the landing area. With the weapons big enough to... Oh shit, hi Cable! It was all a charade. They plan to shoot down my people as they approach. Deny it if you can. You are a babe, Glacius. What? You are a babe, Glacius, ill-destined enough to have fallen among the wolves. Tell them we took good care of you, Frosty. All will come to know the truth soon enough. I don't think that's Chief Thunder, though. And yeah, also it's funny. Look at the size of that thing. Size won't help them now. It's releasing a shuttle. Okay, boys, shoot it down. Come back. You'll miss the finale to this little play. Back in a jiff, just running out to the lobby for a second. He's torching the firing control. Oh, he does have a heart. Oh. It's too late, boys. You're through. Release him. And as my people have always feared, our first meeting with this planet's natives was a disastrous one. All because of me. There's a bunch of characters that are just in the background, and Ultratech didn't think of that. Nope. Looks like our boy's almost safe, but our buddies might still be a problem. So, like, what the hell? Did they... Like, who are these guys? Have they got more lycanthropes? I guess this is also a prequel comic, so like characters like Chief Thunder and TJ Combo might not be good guys yet. Ah, whoosh. Cinder took the blast meant for me? Cinder, why? His wound is severe. This might actually kill him. Read comics on Free Comic Online. What are you doing? Go on, go back to your friends. In your weakened condition, contact with my frozen body might give you the release you crave. I believe I might be able to grant you your wish. That's a big Glacius. Do you really think so? I seem to hurt less. Can feel it now. Fire dying. Thank you, Glacius. Huh? I thought he was dying though. I am free! What? In the next few minutes, the humans will meet my people. And in the next few minutes will seal our fates. Oh, hello. Acclaim Comics in your face. Huh? Oh, they recontextualized Cinder's ending from the game. I see. Okay. Yeah, Valiant Comics sort of carried on until 2000. Well, as Acclaim. And then... but they still exist as an entity as far as I'm aware. Welcome to a dark and violent future divided by a civil war. The war is fueled by Ultratech, a mega corporation bent on increasing their broadcast revenues at any cost. Their solution? The bloodiest public spectacle since the time of the Roman gladiators, the Killer Instinct tournament. While the public frenzy is fed on human pain, Ultratech gets the chance to test new genetically enhanced robotics. The combatants battle for riches beyond their dreams, and the price of failure is death. The first issue of Killer Instinct separates the weak from the strong, as combatants square off in deadly combat. For the first time, game players will know the secret lives of Jago, Orchid, and the other fighters. And they'll learn the secrets behind Ultratech's diabolical plans to control the world. Acclaim Comics in your face! And now we enter the final issue. I believe this render was partly used for the cover of the Game Boy version. You usually have full gore, but it does have the Glacius statue in the back. Yeah, they did. I found out about the Vin Diesel Bloodshot movie today, from 2020, and I don't think you were here for it earlier, but we had like a speech from the editor-in-chief, the new editor-in-chief for '96. He had some pretty interesting ideas for Acclaim, but I don't think they quite panned out. Anyway, this is the final issue, Brothers. So this focuses on Thunder and Fulgor. Inside a private residence in Ultratech City, it's 4 AM, and a mighty warrior is awakening from deep sleep. Chief Thunder, prepare to receive our communication. Still dark. Oh, what? Very well, computer. I will take it here. Still dark. This had better be important. I have a match with the new Riptor for which I will need all my wits about me. Speak! That's what I do when I answer the phone. Oh, there was Ninjak stuff. Interesting. We saw an advert for that earlier. Greetings, my husband. I'm pleased to see you are well. Since it has been over 6 months since you last contacted the tribe, or me. Uh-oh. Oh, Chief Thunder's in trouble. Bright River. Whoops, sorry, hang on. We can fix that. There we go. The tribe watches your battles in this Killer Instinct tournament with great pride, my husband. Knowing that you battle so as to secretly search for our former chief, your brother Black Eagle. But we long for you to your return to us. Tell me, what progress have you made the past months in locating Black Eagle? Very little, I'm ashamed to say, but speak. I can see you leave words unsaid. Very well, husband. We wonder if the glory of these games has not led you away from your true purpose deep in that den of wolves? Perhaps. I ask all my people to be patient a little longer. If I've not found Black Eagle at the month's end, I shall return home. We shall await you and pray for good news. Until then, my love. Ninjak vs. the Valiant Universe was a 2018 live-action 6-episode show. Really? Interesting. Oh, 1 hour later. Let's go, big guy, or we're going to be late for practice. What is this? Tribal show and tell time? Get a move on. Orchid, don't be rude. I shall not fight in the arena today. Or perhaps ever again. Ever again. Okay, what's going on? It is a private matter. No, it's trouble. I can see that much. And after all we've been through, you owe me a chance to help. I'm glad Orchid's involving herself in this story. Very well, since you play upon my debt to you. Black Eagle is my brother, and chief of our tribe. He's the strongest and most powerful of all our warriors. All his life, Black Eagle has been vexed by the evil he saw in the megacorps, which seek to control the lives of all people, especially ours. He resolved to travel to Ultratech City and battle in the games, so as to show their corruption to all. He reported back to us about the bizarre modern world and the power of Ultratech. About the Killer Instinct games and their wholesale mayhem, and the incredible power of battle that fed his warrior's soul. I like that it's slightly off-brand Orchid and Jago there. He was able to address the world on the corruption of the megacorps and modern society. Oh. We listened to his victory speech, and many were greatly moved. Oh. In the end, the world gathered to watch my brother being crowned champion of last year's Killer Instinct tournament. Vexed, not VEXX. Good. When he didn't return, I joined the games to find him and bring him home. I fear I got caught up in the thrill of it all, and I forgot my mission. Okay, so you got sidetracked, but what are all these relics for? For hours now I have sought guidance from our spirits, but they remain silent. Perhaps I'm no longer worthy. I know a bit about guiding spirits myself. I've learned of late that they appear pretty much when they're good and ready. Good old tiger spirit. Try again. Eventually someone always answers a ringing phone. Your faith in me demands that I try again. Thunder's wife and Orchid do it, a little alike. Very 90s comic lady. Anyway. Wow, just like Cookie Blair. Exactly like Cookie Blair. Oh yeah, she is doing the Ingrid's easy step. Hang on. Yeah. Forward and medium kick. Never fails. Again, spirits, I call upon you to show me the path to your lost son. By the great wolves, a vision appears. Oh, there's Glacius. He's not as polite as he was. A host of Killer Instinct fighters are assembled. Dark unknown beasts march ahead towards a bout at the Forest Moon Arena. I oppose Fulgore again, but somehow not Fulgore. Glad we have the Cookie Blair emote on ready to go. We strike at each other at the same time. They are powerful blows which strike both the body and the soul. Oh no, it's a double KO. Fulgore falls and I am consumed with a soul sickness. In the stands, the fans are relentless in their cries for blood. I stagger and fall, only to see a huge eagle swoop towards us. It lands between us and seems to make all further fighting impossible. Wow, so what's it all supposed to mean? The comic session went well. Can't even read comics without getting a double KO. This is my life. It's a vision about listening to one's soul against the thunder of the world. But it is more. It proclaims that it was I who killed Black Eagle by battling Fulgore. You're slated to fight Fulgore one last time. By the old one. I've shamed my people by letting this injustice linger for so long. Thunder, think for a minute. How can you be so sure that it's you that causes Black Eagle's death? He might already have died. No, my brother's alive. And I shall know his fate somehow in the ring with Fulgore tonight. Then let's hope it's not a double funeral. Do you have funerals for robots? Just asking. It's impossible because touching a bald eagle is a federal offence. I did not know that. I've learned something today. Meanwhile, at an early morning meeting of Ultratech Corporate, I think that will do for now, gentlemen. Thanks for coming. Not at all. It'll be good to get this place back on track. Oh my god, is he going to kill another CEO? Thwap. Knock knock. Can someone please explain to me how we can have a board meeting without the chairman of the board? It's quite simple, actually. It can happen when the majority shareholder of Ultratech, that would be me, calls the meeting and does not invite you. Well, the mysterious Mr. Black. It seems a strange time to suddenly make an appearance. Okay, Chunky, this is the time when you shut up and listen, or you will die. Understand? The Limbo Gate fiasco. Billions spent on the failed Fulgore project. Trillions lost. I ought to kill you right now. All those expenditures were okayed by the board of directors. You can't touch me. Wait a minute. Oh, sorry, I missed that bit. Under pain of being tossed out the window like Director Johnson. That's a callback. Darling, why don't we just introduce this clown to the maws of a new Riptor and be done with it? Kara, please, not now. Daddy's talking. Oof. Better listen to Daddy, my dear. I'm an equal opportunity enemy. I don't make special considerations for women. Members of the board, I can tell when there's a change in the wind. I'll withdraw now so that you can continue your meeting. Best decision of your tenure, Chunky. Now get out. Exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. Oh, we're nearly done. Somebody saw the Hudsucker proxy. Damn the stream with Irisu's fury. Yes! Good. She's struggling to keep up. She's like, wait, what happened to Sabrewulf? Why is Jago a werewolf now? What's happening? I didn't sign off on any of this. She can stay there for a little while. Can't believe this. Can't believe the shareholders are upset about the Hell Portal. I know, right? Oh yeah, that's another question. Why is she calling him Daddy? This doesn't make any sense. I thought she was the secretary. Oh god, I have so many questions. Our bottom line. No. I don't get it. Why do you just cancel this guy like you did the rest? This comic was released in November 1996, as a reminder. You really don't understand, my pet. Okay, their relationship is weird. I'm not sure what's going on there. That's weird. Shareholders usually love the Hell Portal. You really don't understand, my pet. It's not that simple. You don't get to be the major stockholder in a quadrillion-dollar corporation without holding real power. Anyway, we'll switch Irisu off now so we can see the comic. Shareholders usually come from the Hell Portal. I had heard that Black was distracted with his other investments. That gave me the time to develop my special projects, each of which seems to have failed. Clear thinking is now what's needed now. I've got to cover my tracks before Black can bury me, now that the Limbo Gate is sealed behind hundreds of yards of steel-reinforced concrete. That should take care of my late-departed two-headed mentor for a while. Feel the real power. Darling, why don't we just arrange for a little accident for this guy? Darling, let me tell you how I got my job. My predecessor had become breathtakingly creative in his bookkeeping. By the end of the day, every trace of the former chairman was gone, and I was installed in as the new head of Ultratech with just the slightest nod from Black. That's why we've got to purge the corporation of all discriminating evidence. I think he meant incriminating evidence, but that's fine. So what do? First, get rid of those guys in the alchemy department, what? Then close down the Psychic Pets network and that guy trying to increase the narcotics level in the TV dinners. And do it quickly. Black moves with lightning speed. He could have gotten to those projects already. What about the new Fulgore? He's got the new biological platform scheduled to fight Thunder in the prelims tonight. Oh, read more free comics. That's what CEOs are for. This could be perfect, Kara. We'll modulate its strength level remotely from the skybox. And at the crucial moment, we'll drop the strength level to 0 and make it look like the good chief destroys it. Thunder killing this Fulgore. What an absolute perfect irony. You know, I'd do this job for free just for moments like this. What is it? Oh, is it because he's not his Fulgore? I guess so. I guess, yeah, it's not the one he made. This is a different one. Meanwhile, what are you sitting around for? The match is less than 3 hours away and you haven't practiced at all. I've been thinking about the vision. It was so vague, I'm unsure how best to understand it. Orchid, am I to die tonight by Fulgore's hand and become a free spirit with my brother? Or was it my emotional need for Black Eagle that concocted the vision in the first place? All the great Fulgores. I hope there's a fight in the skybox, yeah. I don't know, Chief. Even with my Firecat thing, this mystical stuff is pretty new to me. Did you know it was Black Eagle who first taught me how to be a warrior? How to stand and fight for something I believed in? I recall clearly my first training. Eagle was showing me the intricacies of a particular move. In arrogance, I tried it on him to show him I was no child. Of course, it failed, and I became angry. But then he said, "Little one, failure is nothing if you are listening to your own heart." It will be your real teacher and reveal the ways of the warrior to you. This is how you learn how to play fighting games as well, by the way. And remember, always look deep with your own soul to the true face of your enemy. Its nature will always be revealed to your pure heart. Only then will you know where true evil lies. Perhaps the vision is correct. Perhaps I will die and be reunited with the spirit of my brother. Maybe. I don't know, Thunder, but I think your answers are close at hand. Orchid, I ask a favour of you. If I'm killed tomorrow, I ask that you contact Bright River and tell her of my fate. I can trust no other with this task. As you wish, my friend. Chief Thunder, report to the Forest Moon tournament site. 5 minutes. The Forest Moon! The vision begins. Steady, big guy. Just a coincidence, but nevertheless. Let's go see how this whole thing plays out. Together. Aw. Friends. When you're up for the qualifying pools, but you're thinking about the vision. They picked BB Hood. No. This is part of the vision too. Outside the stadium. Tonight's main event. A battle of giants from the Killer Instinct's past season. Oh, there's the versus screen. Seats still available on the 3,000 foot deck and above. But you'd better hurry. Taking 5-2 against the human. Best odds on the street. I'll take some of that. People in the future are strange. Their hair is so weird. 1 minute until the bout begins, ladies and gentlemen. Still plenty of time to buy an ultra meal, now free from governmental health warning. They sorted out that blindness thing. Cut the crap, bring on the machine, yeah! Is the control box ready? Yes, my pet. Control box? How did Orchid get such kick-ass seats? And so the eternal battle begins anew, and Chief Thunder takes a nasty one across the face. Oof. First we move it all the way up. Crap equals Nintendo seal of approval. Oh, you're right. Yeah, they did say crap. Shocking. Get back. I have no desire to hurt you. Clank. And then we move it all the way down. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Fulgor has left itself wide open for Thunder's attack. His controller's not working. Will the Chief move in to finish the Tin Titan off? What's happening? Clang. Yes, he does. And the Metal Menace is tossed against the ropes. That's a good getting slammed against the ropes face. The dial does not go to 11. Missed opportunity. Yeah. Relent, beast, and your torment shall be over. Little one? What has happened? Oh, plot twist. What did you say? I can't control him. I told you using humans inside the new Fulgor bodies was a stupid idea. It was the only way to keep it under budget, you old fat fool. Now boost his power and no one will ever know. It's a little late for that, don't you think? Get on with the fight, yeah. Brother? Black Eagle? I shall release you. Now, I'm not sure just what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Fulgor appears to be just some guy in a metal suit. You've saved me, brother. Now they seem to be leaving the arena. And now I will return you to your people, my chief. And now for a word from our sponsor. The end. That's it. Similar idea to Short Fuse, yeah. See? It all ties together. Somebody fixed the handicapper. It's just like Arena. Of course. Murphy, it's you. We killed you. And yet, they sort of come back to this idea, because Eagle was the final character in the modern Killer Instinct. He had been kidnapped by Ultratech. He does look a bit like RoboCop in the last panel. I can feel them, but I don't remember them. Have any of these Killer Instinct tournaments so far actually ended? This is the closest we get. We end on a word from our sponsors. So that's it. That's all the Killer Instinct comics. Eagle wants an Oreo. Oh, that's good. It feels like the continuity between stories only barely exists. Yeah, it's really weird. Like the Glacius one felt like a prequel. I'm not sure like where this would like. Okay, so the it seems that the I don't know where they all fit in. It's kind of strange. They're probably playing 24/7 as the future. None of the participants have been penalised for not finishing off their opponents or even forfeiting the match like this. But yeah, it just sort of ends. I kind of like the approach of having the second set of stories sort of focus on individual characters. I thought that was pretty clever. Gotta feel sorry for Riptor and Steinor, though. They were jobbers. But I guess that many characters is a lot. Murder tournament called Killer Instinct, no murders happen. Hey, Steinor died in every issue. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he died in every single comic. That does seem like the thing to do when you're adapting a game with an ensemble cast like this. Honestly, I didn't think that was too bad. I like the there's a little bit of satire in there with Ultratech, you know, kowtowing to the shareholders and stuff like that. Jago turning into a werewolf is gnarly as fuck. Focus on subsets of the cast work better for storytelling since it's not an overload. Yeah, you know, it maybe that they probably didn't, but you know, they probably saw stuff like superhero teams and maybe a little Eternal Champions when it came to adapting a fighting game to a comic book, and figured, no, we need to sort of scale it back a bit. Yeah, Glacius and Cinder's stories at the same time. The only thing I didn't quite get was the ending. Like, it seemed like... Like, I don't... Is it like the fire no longer hurts him? Because I figured that he'd be dying. Or maybe he's just extinguishing himself. I don't know. It's a little unclear. But I sort of see what they were going for. I think the Glacius story might have been my favourite. The what I guess you would call the normal arc was pretty good as well. The continuity did seem a little all over the place. He wanted either to be cured or mercy killed and got the latter, and he decided having it done in Glacius's arms wasn't a bad way to go. Yeah, as far as video game adaptations go, I think that was pretty an interesting way to do it, and quite enjoyable. Some of the art was a little aggressively 90s for my taste, but you know, that's fine. In the games, he flies away to the mountains as a fireball. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, that's right. So it kind of looked like that. I can see it. But yeah, for a comic I didn't know existed, I was pleasantly surprised. Orchid had muscles, then she didn't. She had the most developed back muscles in the world, and then she didn't. Probably better than you'd expect a mid-90s comic adaptation of a fighting game to be. Yeah, the CEO was a... Yes, so I had a look at the credits. Aside from the Nintendo Power Special, these were all written by the same guy, Art Holcomb. And there were, like, Randy Elliott worked on, like, the inking for a lot of them, but the artist... The penciler basically changed every single issue. And yet, because the colours were fairly consistent, it felt like it didn't feel like a massive change of art style, just a slight change. So, in Thriller Instinct. I think a couple of more issues would have been nice. I think the strangest thing is why nothing from Killer Instinct 2 shows up. Of course, part of the problem there is the Tiger Spirit is actually Gargos in disguise, which is a major plot point in both Killer Instinct 2 and the reboot. So they might have had to find a way to sort of retcon their way out of that one. There should have been an issue where Spinal gets his due. Yes, I agree. I kind of wish I'd have found a scan with more of the adverts as well, but we did get some good ones. KI2 didn't really come to console until KI Gold. Yeah, and that was like... when was that? Was that... Because that was like massively delayed, I remember. It was like 97? Let me double check. Hang on. No way. It was 96? Oh, November 25th, 96. Ah, yes. That makes sense. Yeah. I can see why they would use Spinal and Riptor like that. They're essentially mass-produced. Yeah, you can see elements of this in the 2013 reboot. I would imagine that they read it before they started redoing everything. And yeah, there was a KI2 port in development. Apparently it was finished. But, you know, it's a Rareware game, so who fucking knows? Yeah, I guess they wanted to, like, make it seem distinct from the arcade version. Because it's not the most exacting port ever made. It's pretty decent, but it's not quite the same game. I definitely think having the CEO being a robot lady was a better choice, though, in the 2013. Rare's panel to... God damn it, yep. Yeah, well, you know, Kevin Bayliss was actually asked about that years and years and years ago, and his answer was something like, I don't remember that, but maybe it happened. My personal take on it is that normally you can ignore magazine rumours like that, but they did put a name to it. So I would imagine that maybe, and you know, they put a name to it of someone who exists. So my guess is that Nintendo were considering it but hadn't asked Rare yet, and then they decided, fuck it, we'll just do Yoshi instead. We never know how far that sort of thing got. If it went anywhere at all, ever. Probably on paper, yeah. So it's like Star Gladiator starting out as a Star Wars game. There was probably no serious work done on it. It was just like, how about this? And then they were like, fuck it, we'll make our own Wookiee. The thing is, Panel Dupont is all about combo, so it would have made sense. And, you know, you can get the Killer Instinct trading card game, so, you know, why not expand? They nearly had good foresight with Panel Dupont's localization. Oh, poor Panel Dupont. Where's Panel Dupont 64 on Nintendo Switch Online? Nintendo. You're releasing Zero Racers and Dragon Hopper? You're not giving me Panel Dupont 64? Yeah, they turned a cute fairies into cute Yoshi and then fucked it up by giving it the Tetris name. I think Lip would have absolutely wrecked all of them. There would be no survivors. She'd just squash them all with blocks. Star Fox 2, yep. I know that Panel Dupont 64 is in their archives. I know it's there. You can't hide the truth from me, Nintendo. And on that note... Yeah, she would have been like Anita in Marvel Superheroes. Very good. Okay, and on that note, it's time to end the stream in the traditional manner.
Any minute now, and it's gonna be Chomp City.
Clyde!
Not now. I'm getting ready to chomp pack.
But Clyde, there's something I think you ought to know.
What is it?
I think he's getting ready to chomp us. Pepper! I think I just caught packed jaws!
Yes, I would say they would be, because the characters are paneled upon themselves are a little SD style in like the status bars. So yeah, I believe that they would be SD style. Clyde's humiliation. He never made it to Chomp City. Western Chibi's big head mode style, yeah. I seem to remember a Killer Instinct fan site, like back in the day, made a fake page for Killer Instinct Kids as like an April Fool's Day joke. Closest we got was Puzzle Combat and Deception. Read comics free at Read Comic Online. Thank you, Clip the Jester. I thank you all so much for showing up. Play Rave Racer when that comes out. Yeah, it's a couple of weeks. I'll be rotating in excitement, waiting for it. Oh, I can't believe we're getting fucking Rave Racer. Let's go! I'm so excited. Good, I'm glad everyone else is excited. It'll be worth the wait. 30 years, give or take. Thanks for comics for free. I know, right? Yeah, this was a bit of an impromptu one. I wasn't really sure, like... I wasn't sure if I'd have to split this one up, but it seems that we managed to get it done in a reasonable amount of time. Best viewers at freecomics.co.uk. The best viewers are here in chat, that's right. Yeah. Oh shit, is that Mambo? Is that Mambo herself? Good to see. You love to see it. So, yes, yeah, I'm glad we got through all of them, because that was like a surprise. I was like, oh shit, there's Killer Instinct comics, and I enjoyed that. That was quite different from Sonic the Comic, you know. A lot of those artists and inkers and pencilers were like Marvel, DC, had worked, you know, all across the comics industry, so, you know, bit different from from the lads down at 2000 AD or whatever. It's Mambo. I don't know what her real name is. People died in Sonic. You're right. Sega does what Nintendo don't once again. There was at least plenty of blood here. You can't say that they didn't represent the games. And yet, we missed out on the 3D head. So next week's Wednesday stream is, of course, the conclusion of Operation Night Strikers. So we've got Night Striker itself and fucking Space Gun. Yes! No Parker Lewis references in this one, nope. So please look forward to that. I don't know what we'll do next Friday. Scaling those sprites. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Matikane Tannhauser is her name. Lots of letters. I keep getting them mixed up with Manuzensky, but we all know the best horse is Haru Urara. Don't at me. So yeah, I'm not sure what we'll do next Friday. Because I can't... We will get to the Valiant Nintendo comics in time, just not just yet. Not just yet. So, and I don't want to do Arcade Archives because I want to wait until Rave Racer's out. Oh shit, your copy of Operation Night Strike is shipping. Oh good. Oh, I'm glad. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's a pretty nice collection. So I hope you enjoy it. Play Space Gun. Space Gun kicks ass. Next Friday, that's right, it's Klonoa Beach Volleyball. Official US PlayStation Magazine read-along. I don't know. I'm kind of wary of magazines after the Sega Magazine incident that we do not speak of. We'll think of something, but next Wednesday, definitely, we got Night Strikers and Space Gun. Read along with the Bubble Symphony PlayStation 1 review. It's not British, so it's probably okay. Well, listen, I've heard about, what was it, the Game Fan incident? I have knowledge. I know a few things. Official PlayStation Magazine was quite safe, probably. And it's not Game Fan. You know, the thing with Game Fan is I wouldn't be able to fucking read it anyway because some of those backgrounds are so eye-searing that I can't read the text. Game Fan read along, what fun! Atari's back, come pet the cat. Oh, do you not know about the Game Fan incident? Right, we're going on a journey. Oh shit, how do I even find this now? Oh, thank you. Electric Boogaloo with the clutch. Yeah, that's like that does contain some slurs. Yeah, that's one of the things I know about Game Fan, of many things. Placeholder text that didn't get removed. Yep, and it was pretty offensive. Yep. You see, maybe that's happened in other US magazines and we just don't know about it. Raiding payroll to buy a life-size Sonic statue. Yeah. And what was the other one? Spiking the coffee to review fucking... What the hell is it? Cybermorph, there we go. Only one way to find out. Blind. Yes. Okay. Game must read along where you can only read where they typed bum instead of wow or wow. Oh, no. Don't worry, Electric Boogaloo. I make fun of British magazines as much as anyone. As we have learned. I am quite happy to talk shit. British Lad magazine. Yeah, see, one day we'll read Maximum, and that'll be completely fine. It's just, you know, some of the others, maybe not. Anyway, that is enough for me today. So thank you all for showing up, and I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you learned something. We learn quite a lot in these streams, I feel. Maximum, not Maxim, very different. You have to be very careful with that. What is Dino doing? Dino is making planets? Let's go there. Mean Yob, the OG gamer. Oh my god. Oh, that would be the worst though. I react strongly to like the people making fun of kids. What is Dino doing? Everyone's favourite Nichijou side bit. One day we're gonna raid Dino and he's gonna be in a library and pulls out a book and there's a gun inside. Oh. Like, reading letters is always like the worst part of British game magazines because you don't know if they're just gonna lay into those children. Anyway, go be polite to Dino. And you all take care, everyone. Bye-bye.